tuned in to Dumb Jock Sportscast.
What up, people? You are now tuned in to Dumb Jock Sportscast. And it's the first week of the Premier League. What do you think of that?
I called it. Where we sitting? We're sitting ahead of Chelsea. Like it's going to be all season. Tyrone, might as well pick me up now.
Tyrone, he said, "Yo, yo, yo." What do you think about the performances this week? It was exciting all around. The first.
Are we games. Do you want to get into it and just be like overall league wise for the opening weekend? Like who surprised? Who kind of didn't? Good weekend. I think good weekend. Yeah. As bad as they are, I'm very surprised Man U lost today. I thought they'd have something to prove to that they're not going to be a weaker team, but they didn't look like they're even going to challenge in the least. But like they're not going to be a top six.
That starting lineup that Eric Ten Hag put out was awful.
That's what I mean.
I could kind of see right from the beginning it was going to be disastrous.
Well, I mean, that's what everyone's doing, though, right? Like, I mean, even Arteta, like his line, like the way we started, you could have looked at it and been like, "Oh, really? Should we have had people out there?" Like, I was shocked because Zach wasn't out there until the last 15 minutes. I thought he'd be out there, and I really still don't understand the whole thing with. What was it? Well, you saw the dive, right? For us, 10 minutes in or 15 minutes in.
What? Yeah, Chaka?
Yeah, with Chaka. Just diving. Like, he got called out. He, like, everyone's calling him out. He's like, why are you diving?
And he got a yellow.
I mean, it wasn't even the fact he dived, but I think it was more that he embellished it, right? Like, he acted like this was the biggest, thing that he could have done. Like, it was like, this is our first weekend. We're doing that already.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, get back in here. You're cutting up there, cutting out. You're going a little laggy, Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, the Chaka dive. Well, let's talk about the Man U game. The Man U game actually was disappointing for Man U fans. I imagine, but that starting lineup had to be like, what's going on? Like they could have picked like Rashford up front, Van de Beek. Why do you pick McFred? Like McTominay and Fred in the middle. They're not even good enough for the league, I don't think. Never mind being in the team.
Oh, what happened there?
Is it working?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it working?
I don't know what happened. I said my piece, Chelsea is bottom.
I think...
You're right there. But,
yeah,
like I was saying, no.
I just did. Tyrone's back, yes.
Yo, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, it's Joe's internet kicking everyone out of here.
Yeah.
No, what I was saying
I
was.
don't know. It's lagging like crazy.
Is it lagging? I got no lag here.
Tyrone, can you see if anybody's lagging or no? Because I feel like Davis is like 3 seconds behind. It's crazy, yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe it's my internet. Could be my internet because
you're closer to Putin.
Yeah. The Manchester United game today was dreadful to watch.
I was shocked with that, and even I even go bigger and even say the Liverpool game yesterday. I really thought they were going to lose that game.
Oh, I was hoping they lost. That's great. At least one big team dropped points. I love when that happens.
Well, yeah, exactly, and that's who everyone's saying it's going to be down to is Liverpool and Man City, right? And already City's dropped.
Not me. If you guys listen to my predictions.
Yeah, you say Liverpool's not even in there.
If you listen to my predictions, I have Liverpool going out. Yeah, I think it's North London and Man City. That's it. And West London.
I told you we're going to win it. We're going to win the whole thing.
Oh, dude. Imagine that if Big Money D's lock of the century.
It's lock of the season comes true.
Yeah, Fulham played okay, but if you're a Liverpool fan, you got to think that Liverpool played awful.
No,
it doesn't matter it doesn't matter if It doesn't matter if Fulham played their best game ever. It's Liverpool. Liverpool should
Yeah,
be
but I agree
better
with
than them no matter how good they're.
No, I agree with Tyrone more so. I'd say they great, no, good, yes. So I'll meet you guys halfway. You're saying it more so was how bad did Liverpool play? Tyrone saying Fulham played great. I'll meet you in the middle and say Fulham
Yeah.
played good. Good enough to win, but not good enough to hang on to the lead. They had the lead twice. They had a 1-0 lead, and they had a lead with 20 minutes left until Salah got the equalizer. Yeah, they played smart or tactical. Pick a word.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. They played the right type of system.
But
they just aren't strong enough to keep Liverpool away.
Yeah.
Let's say if it was us up
did you hear?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, you're a little behind. But did you hear Jurgen Klopp's statement after the game? He said the pitch was too dry. That's why we lost. Basically.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, the excuses coming out on why they struggled. I'm like, just you didn't look good, and just admit it. Like
they both had to play on the field.
Yeah, it's not just like the side you were on was dry. Like, the field is the same, both sides here now. Like, come on.
And I have TV here where it shows like the field at halftime. So it showed the sprinklers actually going on.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, it's no different than hockey, right? Like hockey after the end of the periods, they bring the Zamboni out and re-ice and everything like that. So, I mean, they keep the surface thing. Same with hockey or football and baseball. They check for divots, so you're not, spraying ankles or stuff. So, like, come on, that's not an excuse. The field was dry,
and it doesn't matter if the field was dry, soaking wet, or just terrible overall. They both had to play on it.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, like that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not just your side of the field was dry and Fulham's was not. Like, like just get bottom line for me was just admit that you did not look good.
Yeah, let's rewind this all the way back to the Friday, the first game of the season, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. What did you think of that performance?
Dominated.
You think I thought it was an underwhelming game. I thought it was boring.
I think we dominated the first half, and then we went.
Martin Odegaard should have easily scored, but he passed it in the box instead of shooting. Yeah, that was awful.
Yep, that's what a lot of people said. Is he had the chance to get on the score sheet, and even Baby Jesus kind of looked hesitant to play his normal attacking style. Like, he looked good. Like everyone said, I was watching it.
It could, yeah.
Like, the person I'm thinking that, like, I keep reading that really saved our game, like, in that was Salba, right? Like they said, like, because he's so young and had so much to prove, so he was more aggressive, more energetic. Yeah, like he was our because Tierney wasn't playing. Like, I thought he was, from last I saw, like I even told you, I thought Tierney was getting the start and he didn't. But they said, if it wasn't for him,
I knew he wasn't going to play. I knew Zinchenko was and Saliba was.
Yeah, Tyrone. Yeah, like we played aggressive the first 56 minutes, and then after that, we were quiet. We were chasing players. Like, we were just running around with our heads cut off almost. Like, we were just hoping
I thought they put lots of pressure on us.
They did.
Yeah, they put lots of pressure on us. They should have.
They won the second half hands down.
It was awful. For me, as an Arsenal fan, it was an awful game to watch.
And I don't think it was awful. It was just 2 goals. I don't think it was awful. I think we were disappointed. I don't even want to say disappointed because we got the result we wanted. Underwhelming, like you said. I think it was an underwhelming effort.
But at the end of the day, if this was last season, we would have lost that game. So,
but that's what they're saying. We
actually played bad. We played bad, but we still got the W. Last year, if we play bad, we lose every game.
Well, look at last year. Look at our start last year. We lost our first 2 games. Like, we went 3 games without scoring our first goal because we got shut out by Chelsea and we got shut out by Liverpool.
Yeah.
It's like that. Chelsea game was like 5-0 for them.
Yeah, but the Chelsea game, Chelsea did not look good at all. They played a team called Everton, and Everton I have being one of the teams that are going to get relegated. So I don't think that Chelsea played good at all. Koulibaly was actually a a star player. He was like the best one on the team for sure. Koulibaly, like he made some good tackles and all that stuff, and he looked pretty ready. And the rest of the team just didn't look like they had anything going.
Well, Christmas must have came early, Tyrone.
Yeah, see, no, we look shit. Yeah, see, even Tyrone's a Chelsea fan. He said they look bad. The team just doesn't look like connected or not not
No, it's
into it.
not. We
Chelsea,
look.
they don't look ready for the season. Still,
No, I mean, I don't want to say they looked horrible. Like they,
yeah,
I mean, compare it to the Orlando game, right? Like we were saying when they played us, and we said they don't look anywhere. And you said, like you said 2 weeks ago, does preseason mean anything? And I said, yes, it
yeah.
does. And this is why, because
I
I'd
still
rather
don't.
be in mid form or top form in preseason than get your ass kicked in preseason and carry that over to the start.
Well, it
Because
doesn't mean
let's
anything
be
because look
honest,
at
after the
Manchester
well,
United.
well, let's be honest. After what? When would you say that the pack kind of starts to separate? First month, second month, third month?
After Christmas.
Do you think that's when it picks
Well,
up?
this year is a little different.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
When so
after
let me
Christmas.
reword that. This season, with all the moves that are made, when do you think we'll start to see who's going to be really be your top six this year, or challenge for a top six? Do you think it's going to be by Christmas, later, earlier?
Oh yeah, I think all the teams are going to be pretty much the teams that everybody's picking.
But when do you think
Arsenal,
that's going to kind of
Tottenham.
start to fruition? Like, do you think that we're going to see that earlier this year? Like, do you
Well,
think? Let me
there's going to be
even
more.
rephrase
There's
that a
going to
bit
be more
better.
games.
That's what I mean. Let me rephrase that. So, with us, we don't know where we stand till usually January transfer window, right around Christmas. Do
Yeah,
you
but
think we will?
this year we have a break because of World Cup, so there's going to
Right,
be more games crammed in. So
but
it's
that's
going to
what
be
I'm
a little
saying. Do
bit
you
different
think
kind of season.
let's? But do you think by say the window in January, February, do you think that we will already be well ahead of pace that we know we're going to be a top four or a top six? Or do you think we're still going to be scrambling
No,
trying to crack that top six?
no, I think after November we'll know.
That's what I mean. But do you think that would be like
Yeah,
for
after
everyone, like
November.
the Chelsea, the Liverpools, the Tottenhams, like
No,
they
I think
know?
it'll. No, I think it'll only be the top two teams will be decided. They'll be in the top four for sure by then. But I
By
don't think all
November?
the top four or top six. No, I don't think they'll all be
No, you
decided
think it's
because you
going to be a
still
little
got
bit
West
later, like
Ham.
normal?
Yeah, I think it's just gonna. I think it's too close. I think all the teams are too close. They're all pretty good nowadays.
That, well,
There's
that's
no
what I
like
mean.
weak
Like, I'm
teams in the
wondering
league.
with all these signings, right? Like, we sign somebody, Chelsea goes out and signs somebody, or man, you
Mm.
goes out and signs someone. Like, everyone's kind of reactive. Okay, you signed so and so I got to go sign so and so, right?
Well, let's just say this about the Liverpool game too. Playing a newly promoted team is very hard. The
Yep.
first game, it's because they're pumped up, they're
Well,
ready to
yeah,
go.
but it's not like they haven't been there before. You know, they got what
No,
relegated
but
two goals.
it's one of the hardest things to do, especially going away to away games. The first playing a newly promoted in the first month, especially going away days, that's tough. That's a tough game. No matter what kind of team you are, it's hard to win in a away stadium when they just got promoted. And I don't know, man. It's crazy. I had Burnmouth going down too. Bournemouth. The window will be very different this season. Yeah, the window will be very different this season. It's hard to judge because it's a different year. We have a whole month off in the middle. The whole season is going to be weird because people are going to be trying for the World Cup. There's going to be injuries in the middle of the season because of the World Cup, and it's just going to be like the end of the season is going to be wild. I bet you everybody's saying Man City, Liverpool, but if the World Cup, like remember Holland, I don't think is playing in the World Cup,
I don't think
so
so either. No,
there's going to be lots
there's
of
going to
teams
be a
with
few names that
injuries,
aren't playing. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Um,
crazy. So who knows?
but like like
Or
okay,
Salah, right?
no Salah either. But so here's a question. So like you said, I want to bring it back to the
Yeah. So
Liverpool
it's,
game
it's
again.
it'll be weird.
Um, we know Leno's going to Fulham, like you said. And, it's pretty. They're just finalizing everything, but it's like what $8 million contract for a year or so, like loan out.
Yeah.
If Leno had made the switch earlier, like if we had gotten rid of him and he was able to play that game, do you think Liverpool loses?
Liverpool loses?
If Leno was
I
the
think so.
goalie.
I think so. I think Leno's a good goalkeeper. I think he's going to make that team better for sure.
Mm. I
And
just wonder. I was
yeah, I
thinking,
think
I'm like, I bet you if Leno was in there, Liverpool loses 2-0 or loses 2-1.
yeah, I think so too. I think they would have lost. Yeah, that would have been great. I bet you everybody in the world was rating, hoping that Liverpool lost. You know,
Well,
yeah,
like I said,
everybody.
when they went up 2-1, like when I saw them tie it 1-1, I'm like, oh great, you kind of pissed off Liverpool. Now you're going to get blown out. And then when I
Yeah,
saw Fulham score, like what the 72nd minute, I'm like, they're going to actually pull this off and win this. I walked away from the
yeah,
TV and then I hear everyone scream. I'm like, either this went really good or really bad. And then I saw, it was Salah got the equalizer. Oh, we got a championship play more aggressive about the one. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
He
it.
says Championship plays more aggressive football. The, the long time Prem teams take a while to see how
Yeah. Well, that was like Brentford last season. Brentford got off to a hot start.
power like they're going to do something good.
Like Brent, like yeah,
Like, it
like remember it was Brentford last season. They beat
yeah,
us right off
and
the
then
bat, like opening
Norwich.
night, and then they won I think 3 out or 4 out of their first like 6 or 7 games. Everyone's like Brentford's going to
Yeah.
be challenging for a top 6, and then they kind of fell apart
Well,
as a
that's the way it is
like
because they
yeah.
still got that. Like, oh, we're going to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like Tyrone says, as they start to play the season, it goes longer, and then you
And
start playing
like,
Liverpool and
look at
Chelsea, and
Norwich before that with Pookie.
yeah, Norwich City. They won
Yeah,
they moved up and they got completely manhandled last season. I mean, it's the same for Nottingham
it was
this season. Like
crazy.
Nottingham doesn't look like they're going to compete at all.
No, damn, this huge ass bug just flew. It was
It's going to be like
like
you're
some
looking at
sort of giant
ghosts,
mosquito. Yeah, this giant mosquito just flew around. I was like, what the hell is that thing?
right?
Yeah,
Living in Croatia, who knows, right? Massive bug
who
come
knows
at you.
what's going on? I was like, geez, geez. No, but I don't know. I was kind of disappointed in Arsenal's performance, though. To be honest with
Yeah,
you,
but
I expected more.
it's
It's 3 points.
it's a work in progress. So that brings me up to
Yeah, but that.
go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I said that's why I'm kind of I look at it on the bright side where it's like last year we start off so slow like all the years before that, and we usually lose that game. If we play bad, we lose that game. But
Yeah,
this year we actually played bad and we won the game. So that
exactly.
maybe that's a change in the way we're gonna play. So it's good.
Well, I think it's because even the team knows there's
Mhm.
so much pressure on them. There's no more excuses.
No,
I think
especially
they
like
know
all
basically
these
if
guys don't like think about it. Being on Arsenal right now, you're kind of like a laughing stock kind of.
well,
Everybody,
yeah,
it's easy to everybody kind of not a laughing stock, but everybody makes fun of them right now.
right, and they're
You know?
kind of done with it. But you know what? I look at it like look at our this team compared to last team,
Yeah,
and like hold even a program up and look at the two difference in teams, and you can see totally different, right? Like you would not this
yeah,
team from the last season's opening team to this season is totally different.
yeah.
Like look how many players are not there anymore or are on their way
I
out.
know it's good. Well, look at Lucas Torreira's gone. Leno's gone. They're both actually like gone. They're not coming back. And and who else is gone?
Uh,
Tavares is on loan.
Hector's
Yeah,
leaving soon.
Bellerin's still on the team, but he's not
He
really on the
is, but
team.
he's last I saw, I think it was yesterday. He's signed with
I don't
what
know.
is it? He wants to go to
There's a few
Turkey, right?
guys.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it was good.
Torreira's gone to
Um,
Turkey. Yeah, he already signed. Yeah,
and who's the other one? Paulo or whatever, and then Madrid or
yeah,
whatever,
Pablo Mari.
or
Yeah,
Mari.
Pablo
Yeah,
Mari.
he's on his way out.
Yeah, he'll be gone too. And then I think we're gonna pick up another guy.
Well,
Those
that's
are
what I
two
want to
guys.
bring up to you in a couple minutes. Is like I said, the couple of names that kind of have popped out of nowhere, and we're now all of a sudden all in on. But I got to ask you this because we talked briefly last time, like earlier this year on it, and I love the guy. You hate him.
Yeah.
Guendouzi.
Guendouzi's awful. That guy is awful.
Did you see his tirade he had with his coach?
No. There you go.
He had a complete, literally meltdown, and just like everyone said, this is why Arsenal got rid of him or didn't want him.
Yeah.
And he just lost his mind. Like he was like right in what's his face, just screaming. And everyone's like, this is the same stuff he pulled at Arsenal that got him, made Arsenal say, see you later. Like, we're not putting up with this.
The guy, the problem with that guy is he was hyped up as a kid. So he thinks he's like this Cristiano Ronaldo level when he's really just like some bum level. And he can't handle that. So he's telling people like he's the man. He thinks he's like a leader, but he's just a spoiled kid that always had like he's always the best on the team. Probably that's what it reminds me of. Just and now he's not the best, and he can't handle it.
No, exactly. Like we're playing for Arsenal of all teams, or pick a team. You could have been playing for Liverpool, Chelsea, whatever, and you got bumped out to a lower tier league. Yeah. And now, like you said, you're probably upset about it. Like you just cost your chance of being known as I may not have been a Van Persie or Henry or whatever, but you're playing for Arsenal.
Yeah, think about Marseille, the team that he's on. Nuno Tavares, an Arsenal player. Kolasinac, ex-Arsenal player. Guendouzi, an ex-Arsenal player. Alexis Sanchez, an ex-Arsenal player.
Yep.
It's like everybody's like ex-Arsenal rejects.
It's going there, yeah. I think even I want to say
even why they're picking him up.
Want to say even Pepe was supposed to be linked to them too, like they were looking at him.
Yeah,
but
how about Lacazette? He scored his first game.
There you go
for Lyon.
It's just Aubameyang all over again for us.
Yeah, how about that? How about Aubameyang going to Chelsea? Maybe
it's not happening. Not happening at all.
That's crazy.
They already said both camps said
Tyrone,
it's not.
Being a Chelsea fan, would you want to see Aubameyang at your club? Any Chelsea fans out there? I think if he went to Chelsea, he'd kill it.
No.
That's what I think. No, you
didn't.
Like, no.
See, even Tyrone knows. No.
I'm telling you, Aubameyang. What? Aubameyang? Who?
It'd be a Lukaku all over again.
No,
that's exactly what comes to mind when I think of that move. That's why they're not pulling the trigger so much for it.
No, Lukaku has never been anything. Aubameyang was actually leading goal scorer. He won the Golden Boot. His time in the Premier League, he had the most goals. One of the most goals, top 3. So, I mean,
but that obviously didn't matter to us.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't matter to Arteta, and that was one of the mistakes.
It doesn't matter if you put the ball in the net.
Probably the biggest mistake. Yeah, it's like this. Oh, you're going to get rid of our only goal-scoring striker and not replace him when we need goals. If we would have kept him till the end of the season, we would have had a couple more goals. You're a manager.
What are you talking about? We did replace him. Nketiah.
With who?
Nketiah.
Yeah. Since Aubameyang left, the guy had 1 goal in the Premier League. You know what I mean? 1 goal.
See, giving Tyrone.
It's not Lukaku all over again.
It is.
Because to be a Lukaku, you have to not score and be shit. Aubameyang was never shit. Lukaku, on the other hand, has never even been a sniff of good in the Premier League. He's failed at 2 giant clubs, and that's it. Aubameyang at least succeeds everywhere he goes. Lukaku, not so much. Not so much.
I don't know. If they do it, their season's done. I think it's just going to cause turmoil.
No, I think by watching them, they need at least 2 strikers. They have nobody. Who's going to score their goals?
Okay, so that's what I want to bring up.
Nobody.
I want to bring this up to you because I saw it just before you and we went on here. Biggest name right now, I'm hearing Chelsea's after right now, and I think they said it's like an 85 mil move. I call him Banana because I just like
Yeah.
bananas. Wesley Fofana. They're saying they're all in 85 mil.
Fofana.
Fofana, Banana, whatever.
Yeah,
Fofana,
but that's
Banana.
it's yeah, but it's crazy. The guy's good. Yeah, Fofana's good. Nana Fofana's good, but
Exactly.
this
That's
guy,
what comes up to mind.
it's not. Yeah, but it's not what they need. It's like
But
they signed
but
Cucurella.
obviously to them they think it is. See, even
Yeah, but
Tyrone
Luke,
knows.
but they, yeah, Wes is coming. Yeah, we already know he's gonna be there. It's already pretty much done. But it's not what they need. They need other, like look at they had signed Cucurella. Why do they need a left back? It's what they don't think they need goals or anything. No, I don't know. Man, I don't know.
But
Who
they
knows?
got Timo if they
It's not
really
my
want to
team.
score. Put Timo in.
No, Timo's gone. Timo's gone
Is he gone?
to Leipzig. RB Leipzig. Yeah, he's gone, bud.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Another player we missed out on.
That's another loss. What, Timo? Yeah, I would never want Timo.
I wanted Timo. I was happy.
Timo's like he's basically like, I think he's German, right? He's a German Lukaku.
Yeah. Okay, so you said what pretty much for what's
Not
his
me.
face?
The guy's a German Lukaku.
You said Aubameyang, probably Arteta's worst move he's done, right? So what
Easily,
sticks
yeah.
out in your mind? What's worse?
Than that?
Alt-Seal or Aubameyang?
Well, obviously Aubameyang. Ozil was done. Ozil's been done for a while. You can defend him all you want, anybody, but he's showed even at Galatasaray he's done. Every club he's just done. He has no heart. He wants to play video games. He doesn't want to play football anymore. And it sucks to say because the guy was a legend, but I don't know. He's done.
But you're saying that wasn't really that big of a loss for us when we kind of just shipped him off or got rid of him.
No.
See,
No.
I disagree. I think that was more of a not character. I won't say character, but leadership. I'll say leadership role. I think that was the worst of the two because Aubameyang was there for
but the guy
goals,
never. The guy
there's a reason.
trained,
there's a reason Aubameyang wasn't our captain, or he gets stripped of it.
He was our captain, Aubameyang.
No, I know, but he got it taken away from him because of how he ended up behaving.
Oh, this is awful. I can't even see. Like,
I see you. So my next question for you is
this is awful. Oh my god, I don't know. Technical difficulties. We got island internet happening. I don't know what's going on. This has turned out to be a show, but trying to get it done, but I don't think this is gonna work. I think the internet or something is screwed up down here.
You see me?
Yeah, I can see you, but I think there's too many tourists and everybody's using up the internet here.
Dear God.
What?
He said, "Oh my God, tell them go home."
Yeah, it's crazy. Tell them go home. Everybody out of here.
Get out of here. We got something live going.
We'll still try it. We'll keep trying it, but it keeps we keep talking over each other because it's lagging and it's just awful. It's just an awful.
Have faith, like Arteta says.
Yeah, I trust the process.
Believe in it. Believe in the system, Joe.
I always trust Arteta. The only thing I ever said bad about him was if he doesn't replace Aubameyang and we get dropped out of top 4 because of lack of goals, which we did, he should be fired. But I kind of take a step back on that, you know.
For now, at least for now.
Yeah, for now. But I'm more curious about our bet. Still happy? Yeah, of course. Yeah, Davis is over the moon with the bet.
Absolutely, I am.
Davis literally thinks. Davis thinks that Chelsea was awful too. Chelsea was awful and Arsenal were better.
Absolutely. Chelsea was, like you said, not impressive. Arsenal underwhelmed, but look at the standings. We're ahead of Chelsea.
That's it.
That's
If
all
the
that
season
matters.
ended
Doesn't
today,
matter.
Tyrone.
Doesn't matter where, as long as we could be 15th, 16th.
Yeah, I still think we're one or two injuries away from being a weak side. I think we need to get a couple guys in. I would like to
Okay.
see a forward still. I think we still need another forward
Okay, so I'm going to shoot
easily.
you a couple. I'm going to shoot you a couple of names, and you tell me if they fit our system and where.
Easy.
So, what's your thoughts on Yuri joining us? Do you think he's still coming,
Yuri Tielemans.
or does he
I don't
fit
know.
our
I hope.
system now?
I would. I think it. Yeah, I think he fits. I think that's what we need, but I don't know if he's gonna come, which is crazy. We should have made that deal done a long time ago. You know.
Right.
But I think what they're waiting for is people to leave the club, in which we had a lot of people leave the club, so it's pretty good now. I think.
Yeah, I think we have like an extra 25 million to work with now.
Yeah.
Okay, so another name that we were linked to, but it looks like he's going elsewhere. Fabian Ruiz.
No, I don't think so.
Because we weren't
I don't
on him,
think
I
so.
guess, and
Not
we
yet.
missed out. He signed elsewhere, but he supposedly was a target for us. But I don't know
Yeah.
if you thought maybe I wasn't a
Yeah.
fan
I
if we
don't
were
think. I don't
making
think.
that move.
No, I don't think. I think there's lots of rumors about Arsenal because Arsenal are like that hot topic at transfer deadline day. I don't
Right.
think. I don't know.
So
Yeah.
the biggest
Just like
the big
Hassim Awar.
what I was gonna say, well, like the biggest thing that you and me have found about like this week, it's been talked about is uh Musa. Is he coming? Is Musa coming to us, or is he
Musa.
not?
I don't think so either. No, I don't think so.
No, you don't
I
think
think
we're
he's
gonna pull the trigger on that?
No, I don't think so. Maybe you never know, but I don't think so.
Yeah, but where did that even come out of? That
I don't
kind of
know.
came out
I
of
don't. I
left
don't see us
field.
getting anybody like that. We've been. Yeah.
Well, I know that there, like the other one big name that we were linked with was like Cody Gakpo, but I heard that he doesn't want to sign with us now.
Yeah, I think he wants. He's signing with somebody else, right?
Yeah, because we kind of, I think he realized that he was kind of plan B. Like he wanted us to be all in. It was either be all in for me or walk away from it. So I
Hmm.
mean, as far as
Yeah,
Cody
I think so
Gakpo goes,
too.
I would have liked to have Cody Gakpo, but I don't.
Well, Cody Gakpo would be a nice one for depth and a young player and all that stuff.
Well, no, because I think if we're going to go young, what about Jared Bowden? He was the bigger one for me. Like I think that or Bowen, sorry, I think he was a bigger option to go with. He seems to be a name that keeps getting floated to us, and we keep wanting to jump all over it. And he does, he would be the right fit for us. So as far as he goes, I think that'd be the right one. And then we have James Madison. If we don't go for Yuri, I think we're going for Madison because Madison seems to be the right option to go with. I mean, I don't know how you feel about that, but that's who I view. I view that as the smarter move is Madison. And then we have Calvert Lewin. Lewin would be the other option to go with. He's obviously not going, but I'd say he's the option as a plan B or even plan C if we can or can't. But it's odd, like you said. Chelsea's a team that's going to have a lot of players who may or may not be needed, and then us and the Liverpool and other teams. We still got a couple weeks left, so who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? And I'd say, before the window closes, a few teams are going to make a few changes. Like, there's going to be signings made, and as a matter of where we go, or Liverpool, Manchester, whoever, I think there's going to be some signings all over the place. So it'd be interesting to see in another week or so who signs where and where they end up. Oh, where Mr. Joe went off to. I know, eh? Hey, Tyrone. Well, I got you, Tyrone. So, what's the outcome for your next game looking at? Like, do you think Tottenham's going to pull this off? There he is. He's back.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I even moved my thing closer to the internet. Yeah, you froze good that time. So I was just saying to Tyrone, for the next week, like the week 2, big challenge for Chelsea. How's that going to pan out? Tottenham and Chelsea.
Oh, I think Tottenham is going to destroy them.
You think Tottenham's going to be all over Chelsea?
Oh yeah. I don't know why.
I mean, we've got another trap game with Leicester.
Yeah, Leicester City. We have Leicester City next, and that should actually be a hard one. Our last one of the month is actually pretty hard too, I think, right?
Yeah, we said that it was kind of odd start to the season. Then we kind of got quiet for us, and then it was typical. But yeah, like, I mean, where are we here?
Yeah. All you big money. Oh,
yeah, because you were gone.
Big money, honey. Yeah. Yeah, he said, side bet, man.
After 10 games.
Yeah.
Right? Look at him. No, it's no, actually, what is it? It's quiet for us. Our first challenge, really, I'd say, isn't until October 1st where we have Tottenham. Because we have,
I think Manchester United we play.
We have like City this week, like you said. Then we have Bournemouth. Then we have Fulham. Then Ashton. Then Man U. Then Everton. Then Brentford. And then, like I said, we go into October, which is Tottenham.
And yeah, do you think that we go?
What I'm saying is
we could be
months? One. Hang on. Oh, shit. What? Oh, God damn
it. Went Newham.
Right? Just making up teams as I go here. We could be. Where are we? We could be 1, 2.
Do you think that we'll go undefeated?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. By the time we play Tottenham, I say we're 8-0, if not 7-1.
7-1. Jeez, that's the
only game maybe we lose is Everton. Yeah, I think we could be 8-0. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Love the way you say love the way you say Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Say it again for Tyrone.
Tottenham.
Dang it,
Tottenham. If we work on defenses, there you go, Joe. He asked, and he's frozen again. Like you said, Tyrone. Oh, okay. I'm like, he's frozen again. Damn it. Oh, there he goes. Like he's back. So
There
like
we go.
Tyrone said, if he works on defense, like if Chelsea works on defense, it should be basically a good game.
Yeah, Tottenham. I think
Tottenham.
Tottenham. Tottenham.
Tottenham.
I don't know. Tottenham.
Tottenham. You did. Yeah.
Tottenham. I don't know.
Tottenham. Tot. Like tater tots.
Oh man, this is awful.
I'm getting no leg from you. Or well, I'm getting a leg from you. Like you're frozen once in a while. Joe's squinting away. But as Tottenham.
I said Tottenham.
Yeah, like Tyrone said.
I said Tottenham. I don't know.
Tottenham.
Yeah, I always say Tottenham. I don't know if that's right or wrong.
Tottenham.
But that's how I say it. I don't.
There you go.
It's a garbage team. You know they haven't won a trophy in my life. No,
There you
I think
go.
they won a Carabao
Oh my
Cup.
God, they have won cups.
No, they haven't won in like 30, 40 years, something like that. Like a Premier League? No.
Right. They've still won, tournaments and stuff like that. And like you said, the Orlando Cup counts as a trophy for us.
Damn, this is crazy, man.
A trophy is a trophy. No matter what way you cut it.
Stream your bang.
So no idea what's going on with Joe here. Frozen all over the place. There he goes again.
What's happening?
No, Tyrone, he loves your faces you're making here.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous, isn't it?
Usually I see the leg I get
or
that, but I don't know what's going on with you today. Soccer over there, isn't there?
Yeah, well, no, it's saying that the browser or something's garbage.
Google Chrome.
I don't know. Yeah, Google Chrome isn't working. It's not sending email because I can't sign into StreamYard if it doesn't send me an email. It's not sending me an email.
Oh God! So I got you. I was bringing it up briefly. A couple of quick other names. What do you think if we don't get Yuri, we go for Madison?
Madison. Oh, I'd like to see Madison. I'd like to see Madison and Jared Bowen too. Jared Bowen would be nice too.
Well, supposedly it's a double transfer this week for us. Like we're signing two bodies this week, so I'm trying to figure out what two bodies we'd be going for.
I'd say Madison, Jared Bowen, or
Arsenal.
Arsenal. We knick-knack. I'd say Jared Bowen, Madison, Yuri Tielemans. Two of those guys.
Because I don't think if we I'd say if
Look at this.
There you go, right?
Yeah.
I'd say if we get Yuri, we're not doing a double transfer. We won't have the money to do like Madison and Bowen. So it's either
we're the Arsenal. We should be able to do all three if we wanted to.
Yeah. Well, the way I do is
1-0
throw
to the
money.
Arsenal.
Is it Everton?
Who do you support?
I'm saying Everton.
Who this guy supports.
That was my second guess. Man U. It's going to be
Man
something
U,
like
I
the
don't know.
Wolves.
No, I'd say Tottenham because like their best years were the last 5 years, and they haven't won anything. And Arsenal's worst 5 years were the last 5 years, and we still have 2 more trophies. So it's pretty crazy.
Good guesses, but no. Oh, so if it's not Man U, it's not Everton. Don't say it's Villa. Villa will be the next guess I have. Villa or the Wolves? Nick Nack, we were talking about that earlier. Joe, not so much. He thought we really didn't look prepared, but I said it was more. It wasn't as. It was an underwhelming
There we go,
performance,
huh?
but I was still happy with it. No, exactly. Like
This
Nick
is
Nack,
awful.
we dominated the first half, and then we played on our heels the second half. So no, it was to a degree. If we didn't play defensively sound like we did, we lose this game. And I think, Joe, you even said that.
No, yeah. I thought it was an awful.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
said it
said.
was an awful performance. I said, "Oh my god, it hurt my feelings watching them." Yeah, hurt my feelings.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we didn't play as good defensively as we did, we probably lost that game. And I think a few, even like reports and stuff like that, was like if Arsenal, the normal Arsenal over last season, we would have lost that game. Yep. See, Joe,
Yeah,
I
and
told you, a win
like
is
you
a
said,
win. 3
yeah,
points is
getting
3 things.
3 points is the main thing. But still, you got to look at it like that ain't gonna last. That kind of
No,
effort
it's not.
against
It's
good
not going to
teams, that
last
ain't gonna
against teams.
work.
No, not against like the Tottenhams
No,
and
no, not even
Liverpool.
West Ham. That ain't gonna last against West Ham.
That's why we're after stealing everyone's players right now.
Yeah,
If we take their
Palace
players, they
really
can't
test
do
them.
this.
Yeah, but the thing is, Palace wasn't even that good either. That's it's not like they were like, oh my god, they showed Arsenal up and they outplayed them. No, they couldn't hit the barnyard of a door. They were awful up front, especially up front. They were awful, dreadful up front. Zaha got pocketed by Ben White. He had nothing on Ben White, nothing.
Right.
But
What?
that's the point. We should have been but they had a couple chances, but we had a bunch of chances. We could have easily put it away at the beginning when Martinelli missed the open net.
Right.
Basically,
So,
yeah.
so I got to ask you, what was your thought on Zinchenko's performance? Do you think he's being put in the right
It was
position?
great. He did all right, actually.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
No, he
left
didn't.
back. Yeah, for sure.
No, I guarantee you, next game
Yeah,
he will
for
not be
sure.
playing there. He doesn't look suited to be there.
I guarantee. I guarantee you will. He was actually one of the highest points in every football pool. He did well.
Football pool, EPL isn't based off of who does Joe have in his football pool.
No, I'm talking about. I don't have him on my team. He's actually.
They take
I
him
traded
from
him
you?
away because I traded him away for somebody else. Top quality. Looks like he slotted in nicely to me. Exactly. I thought he was pretty good. Cut quality. Everton is always a touch game. We came out with 3 points. Just saying. Yeah, Tyrone, you guys haven't won against Everton in a long time. I think actually, especially at Goodison Park, you guys haven't. You guys are poor against Everton usually, but yeah, it's crazy, especially.
I mean, as far as the Everton game goes, it's
This is actually dreadful.
Like you said, as far as the Everton game goes, it's like you said, Joe. Like it's been forever since for them to get the win, but it's week one. Like we said, let's see where we're all standing after a month or so, 2 months, or before or just after the World Cup, right? Let's see where our teams are. Just like you said, like for us, I agree with you. We're 1 injury away, 2 injuries away from it being a complete collapse, probably.
Yeah, I think so too. I think if we don't get, I know we've spent the most money, but we still need more players. Other teams don't spend that much money, like Man City and stuff, and Chelsea, because they already spent all the money and they already have a good team. We still need to build up to the good team, so we're still 3 or 4 players short, I think, of really competing. Maybe 5 players.
No,
we still need a depth. We still need depth, man. We haven't we're getting
Ronaldo.
If Jesus gets injured, we have Nketiah.
I believe in Nketiah. You have to start believing,
dude. We have just Nketiah, not like Nketiah and somebody else. Just Nketiah. That's not
We're
good.
we're flying.
and Kedia doesn't make any other team top 4 team. I guarantee you that.
We got Pepe still.
Oh yeah, Pepe. Whoa. No.
Well, it might be time for the youngin to strap on his boots and Mourinho's. Throw him in.
I became an Arsenal supporter. Um, he asked when we became Arsenal supporter. I became an Arsenal supporter in like 95, 96, something. All my friends were Manchester United fans. Like these two guys that lived 2 houses down, Andrew and Julian, and they like United, David Beckham and all them guys, Cantona, all these guys. The golden age of the Beckham. I mean, of Manchester. Um, so I ultimately went with Arsenal because I didn't want to like them and jump on the bandwagon. So I just went with Arsenal. And then we got that Arsene Wenger. Then we got the Invincibles, Henri and everybody. Then Davor Šuker was there. He's a Croatian legend. So that's how I became. How was that when Bergkamp joined? How was that when Bergkamp joined? I think Bergkamp joined in. I think he joined a little bit later than 95. I think like 98 maybe. And forget now. I don't know. There's so much, so much going on in my life. But yeah, I think it was like 98 maybe Bergkamp joined. And he actually came in and he was doing poor in the Italian league. I think it was actually later in, I think it was like 2000 Bergkamp joined. And I think so. Because then he came in and helped Henri become the player that Henri became ultimately. Without Bergkamp, I don't think Henri would have been as great, maybe, or turned in. He still would have been, because he obviously was great after, but Bergkamp helped him and like gave him a lot and showed him how to be and believe in himself and showed him tips and all that stuff. Yeah, damn, it was 95. Damn, I thought it was crazy. I thought that's what happened. Damn.
So you
Bergkamp
were
joined in
so what? You
95.
were what? A fan 99 or 95?
95. I was a fan in like 95.
I was gonna say if you said 99, well, I mean it still feels the same. I mean you got to live through the Ashley Cole
Yeah.
drama and all that. Like you and me have pretty much seen any good player that we've had being shown the door or pushed out for whatever reason, right?
Yeah. Well, I just looked it up. Bergkamp signed, 75. I'm a 7.5 million. That's pretty good, eh? June 1995. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, he was actually one of the. I think he's one of the most underrated players, maybe Bergkamp in ever in the world sports. Maybe not world sports, maybe football. All right, brother. See you later, man. Hey, don't be skipping the country when you owe Davis 100 bones.
Yeah, right. You come
Yeah,
back
go
next
dream
week,
about
Tyrone. I'll
Arsenal.
be looking for my money.
Yeah, I can't believe that. 95. Damn. I was like, well, how old was I in 95? I had to have been like maybe 10. How old were
God,
you?
you're
Like
old.
6, probably.
I was 10. I'm the same age as
What?
you. I'm the same age as
Are
you.
you?
I'm 37.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No,
I,
I'm
I just I
38.
got the face of a baby. That's all.
Uh, damn. Do you follow MLS as well? No, I don't.
What do you mean you don't
Do
follow it?
you?
Why not? You're
I don't know.
you're a proud Canadian. You're back there cheering for Davies.
Yeah, I'm proud Canadian. I don't watch MLS. I'm not gonna watch New York versus Miami or something.
Oh, come on.
You
You don't want
know?
to see, friggin' LA Galaxy and all that.
No, I'd rather watch the Argentina league or the Croatian league if I'm gonna watch something else besides
Bangda.
English Premier League. I'm not gonna watch MLS.
Come
That's crazy,
on.
man.
You got
Yeah,
time.
who's even on the teams there? I don't even know anybody.
Well, I know, like, Toronto, what is it, table, the season so far, like, remember when Toronto was good? Like, when we were always
Yeah,
challenging? Like, Toronto's been bad for,
yeah,
like, 5 years now. Like, there's
yeah.
7,
I
12,
heard
and
this year
5
they're
right now.
awful.
Yeah, like 24 games in, and they have 7 wins. Like it's bad.
This guy. This guy with the slight jokes, eh? He's like, oh, the
The confidence
confidence
of
of
the
the
Gunners it
Gunners.
makes me chuckle.
Valor. Yeah, there's
Valer-
no way a team's called. There's no way a team's called Valor FC. Is there? Versus York United? No, Valor FC?
now you're gonna think about it.
No way. No way. That's isn't velour like a clothing material? Like what the rappers used to wear?
Velour or whatever, yeah. That's a material. Yes,
That's
Joe.
a real team though, velour or whatever this
Yeah,
is. Seriously?
yeah.
Where are they from?
Oh,
What the
Velour
hell?
House.
What other teams do they got there?
Velour.
Yeah, they do. It's real. That's a real team. It's a
Yeah, I
Canadian
told
team.
you.
Oh, this is a Canadian Premier League he's talking about. That's why.
What do you
It's
think
York
York
United.
was? York.
I thought
Come
he said
on.
MLS and then he's talking about Canadian Premier League. Yeah, I don't know. I
You
don't
got,
know, man.
are you looking forward to the World Cup? Yeah, yeah. We did a whole We did a whole podcast on the World Cup.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
hell yeah, man. Canada
mind
versus
you, Scotland got screwed out of
Croatia.
it, but whatever. I was glad to see Ukraine didn't move in either.
Yeah, but Canada versus Croatia is gonna be wild, especially living in Croatia. And I got my mom. My mom's coming over to Croatia, and I got her bringing me a Canadian soccer jersey, maybe, so I can wear it around town. It could be trouble if Canada beats Croatia, and I have a World Cup Canadian jersey on. Could be trouble. Yeah, but I don't think
Right.
so. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, hell yeah, the World Cup's gonna be crazy, man. What do
as
you think
far
about
as,
that? What do you think?
go
What?
ahead. Go go
What
ahead.
do you
What were you
think
saying?
about? What do you think about the players? How do you think the players are gonna play before the World Cup? Do you think a lot are gonna be trying to outdo themselves and maybe try too hard and get injuries a lot, or do you think that they're gonna sit a lot so they can be fit for the World Cup?
Um, as far as that goes, I mean, I don't think they're going to try as hard as they would want. I don't know because it can go one of two ways. Either you're going to try because you want to, ensure your team.
Yeah,
Like let's just use Arsenal for example, right?
yeah,
We're going to want to try and get ahead as far as we can in the table and the standings, right? But you
yeah,
don't want to gas yourself for the World Cup and then get hurt, and then you're pointless to your team after the World Cup. You also don't want to
yeah,
just have this lackluster form, play the World Cup, come back and you're still in a shitty form, and
yeah.
I guess for me, it's if you're going to play high, like roll high all the way through, then play the same before World Cup, through the World Cup, and continue. Don't
Okay,
play
saying
push and
that,
put.
Nick Nack says very hard to tell. It'll depend on the player and who they play for. Okay, but saying all that, guys, do you think that they're obligated to try harder for the club because they get paid?
I don't think they're obligated to.
Well, it's part of the contract.
I
It
mean,
really is.
okay, well, yeah, it's part of the contract, but I mean, like, look at. Let's just use the two biggest names out there, Ronaldo and Messi. Do you think they feel obligated or based off a contract or whatever that they have to go out there and play a certain way?
I don't know. I think if you're worried about getting injured, maybe you could kind of not play as hard or ask to get. I don't know. It's hard. Obligation means nothing. Exactly. Obligation means nothing. But I think that's kind of a bad attitude for players not to try for the place that pays them instead of some tournament. I get it. It's the World Cup. But it's like at the same time, I don't know. Like the club, you play for the club. Most of your times for the club. I don't know. It's a hard one. It's a hard debate, I guess. It will come down to personal priorities, won't it? Oh, for sure. I think I think it depends. Like, look at Ronaldo. You think Ronaldo is going to try for Manchester United anymore as hard as he was when they all boo him and say, oh, we don't want him here. He's ruining the team. See them without Ronaldo on the team. They look awful. They can't score. They look awful.
Well, even when he was there, they weren't scoring really.
No, but look at last year. Without him on the team, they never won. Yeah, Ronaldo always tries, but like I don't think he cares anymore. That's the
I
difference.
think he cares. He just doesn't want to be there. Like if you put him on Chelsea or
No,
Chelsea,
he cares about his stats. See when he okay for the game
right?
today.
Like well, like Nick
Did you see when
says, he cares about.
did you see when he passed it to Rashford?
Yeah,
Rashford had an open net and it was ended up being offside, but he missed. That's just like that's a couple more of those is going to make this man lose it. He's going to be like, I don't even know what the hell to do here.
well, he doesn't want to be there. Like I said, he wants to be
Oh
out.
no,
And
but that's what I'm saying. He doesn't want to be there. And then when you have players on your team that play like that, miss open chances after you passed it to them, it's just like, dude, you know, he's like,
yeah, but you know what? He's
I don't know
kind
if I
of
want to be here.
unfortunately he's still under contract, so Manu has no obligation to move him just because he's unhappy.
Yeah, just like he said, obligation means nothing. He doesn't have to be obligated. He can say he's trying, but really, okay, bench me. You know,
Well, yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Like, look at the whole Pogba thing, right? Last year too,
Yeah,
right? Pogba, or in Chelsea with Lukaku.
I
Lukaku.
think. Yeah, I think Manu could be a after that game.
Manu
I
could
just
very well be worried that they could be mid or if not bottom tier this year if it doesn't fix itself soon.
oh man, I thought Chelsea was going to be that team that kind of crumbled. It looked like they were crumbling
Well,
for a
both of
second.
them don't look like they're ready yet.
No. So
I mean,
who do you think's a better team on paper, and just who do you think's gonna finish higher up on the table, Manchester United or Chelsea? And
I'll be realistic. Chelsea will finish up, and they're the better team on paper.
yeah, I think so too. I
I
think it's
will
crazy.
be out there
I think
completely.
Chelsea realistically has a like if a better if not same chance as Arsenal to be top four.
Well, yeah,
Chelsea
I
all
mean,
day long.
Chelsea.
Yeah. What team did he end up liking? Did we know?
No, yeah, Nick Nack, you haven't told us your team yet.
Yeah, he's like this. I thought you were gonna ask if Brighton or
Oh,
Manchester United would
are
finish.
you a Brighton fan?
That's okay. Brighton's wicked, man. You got Lewis Dunk, you know. Sanchez is a great keeper. I got him in my pool, man. He rode the pine though. That's a
Well,
much more difficult question. Okay, who do you think is going to finish higher on the table, Brighton or Manchester United?
he still hasn't said who he is.
Yeah, he'll never tell us.
Yeah, he's
He'll
just going to
never
say,
tell.
I don't like any of them. I just watch all the teams.
No, he's going to be like this. I'm an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, make his guess all the way to the end. I thought you were
He's
going
like,
to ask whether
so
Brighton or Manu would finish higher. That is a good question, but I'd actually, if I would put money, Tyrone's not here, but I'd put down money that it was Brighton would be the better team, like finish higher. I can see Brighton finishing above Manu.
but it's my local team, so there. Oh, this guy's a Luton Town guy.
Right?
Yeah, he's probably a Man City fan. This is a Man City fan. This is
Well,
this is Danny Drinkwater.
seeing as
This guy,
you're not doing as bad this time since Tyrone left with the leg and everything, so it's probably Tyrone's fault there.
yeah, Tyrone gave me some Thailand disease, I think.
There you go. We were talking about targets. What was the other one? I just while you were gone, I touched briefly on it, and like you said, Jaron Bowen, you said was an option you want there. We said like Madison and Gakpo, they'd be good, but they're probably not likely. The only other name is what about Calvert-Lewin?
Calvert-Lewin, I don't think he's. He could be leaving because I don't know how things are at Everton. He has to be pretty. Well, they just got Connor Cody from the Wolves.
That's what I'm saying. So is he going to be the odd man out? And if they
No,
dangle him
Connor
in front of
Cody's a
us,
defenseman though.
yeah, but still,
No, I don't know. I don't think he'll leave. No,
no, you don't think so?
no, it'd be nice.
He's not even fit at the moment. DCL.
Yeah,
Downloadable
Kelvin
content.
Leung. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, I don't think he's. I don't think he's leaving. No, I think. Yeah, he's not fit, and yeah, I don't think he's leaving. No, I think it'd be nice. Arsenal fans probably want him. It'd be nice to have him as backup to Jesus for sure. Could
Baby
stuff a
Jesus.
move. Yeah, could. Yeah, definitely could ruin a move for sure. Like you can't. Usually, people don't pick up injured guys. You know what I mean? You
Right.
know what I mean? Though. Yeah. But yeah. Who else? Madison. I think Madison has always. Madison wants to go to Arsenal. Same with Tielemans, and I think.
I don't think Thielemann really wants to go there. I really
Yeah, he
don't.
does. He already said he did.
Yeah, but it's the money base. But like Madison's come out and said
No,
like it's always been a dream of his to play there.
they both want to play at Arsenal. Even Fofana, there's a picture of him wearing
You
an
think
Arsenal
Arsenal need
jersey.
a target man?
Yeah, of course we do. We need a another forward that's not Jesus
We have
that
Nketiah.
is a target man. We definitely need one. Yeah, for
We
sure.
have Nketiah.
No, he's not a target man. That guy is not a target man.
You just don't like him. Period. He could be
He's
the
not a
next
target
Ronaldo, and
man
you
though.
still hate him.
A target man is yeah, it doesn't suit our style of play, but we need a guy in the air. We need big guys. We do good at corners. We need
Well,
guys to
that's why
hold
we
up the
got the
play. We need
goal.
that
Like
kind of stuff.
we had what's his face who got the goal friggin' in the game because Zinchenko did the corner and we got the goal off of it.
Martinelli.
Martinelli, yeah.
Yeah, but we're talking about forwards, center
No, but
forwards.
I'm just saying. You're saying as far as big bodies, like that's what we need for those exact reasons. We need the big body to get up there and either head it
Yeah,
in or
Yeah, Martinelli's a small dude. You know what I mean?
well, he can jump.
Yeah, he can jump, but he's small. That's the
White guys
difference.
can jump.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think we definitely. Well, it's like this. We're not gonna get a big slow guy. We need a guy that tracks back. Like we're not. We don't need a guy like Lukaku or something like that. No,
Right.
definitely no. We don't need that. We need a guy that's like for Arteta's style. He wants them to play hard every time, with or without the ball. So it doesn't matter. And I think like I don't know. I think Tielemans is not a forward. I know that, but Tielemans that's the guy we need. I think that guy would be good. Or Madison. Madison would be great. That's a pipe
Well,
dream.
that's what I'm saying. I'd much rather Madison before Yuri.
Yeah, but that's a pipe dream, no? I don't know if Laporte trying to be West Ham with 6'5" players all over the pitch. Yeah, we're not gonna have 7-foot giants all over the pitch, but we
That's who
need
he's
a
a fan of. Nick Nack, his team.
yeah. That's who he's a fan of. He
He's a
loves
West Ham
giants,
fan.
eh? No, he likes Toronto FC probably or something crazy because he's from Canada,
Voleur.
right?
Voleur FC. That's his team.
Yeah, York United or whatever that team was. Damn. Yeah, I like Hamilton Ticats, man. That's my
Jesus.
favorite football.
That's
Wrong
football
sport.
for Canada.
Best football team, Hamilton Ticats. I don't know.
Right? Oh.
Damn.
I mean, what else we
oh
got
man,
here?
now it's working, eh? Halfway through the show, the
That's what I'm
internet's working.
saying. I'm saying it was Tyrone.
Tyrone, eh? Tyrone brings a bad juju.
That is
Damn.
typical Chelsea thing.
Yeah. Knick knack paddywhack. Give your dog a bone. But yeah, man. I don't know. I think this weekend was actually really good, man. I would have loved to see more upsets. It was you kind of expected all the results. I'd say, except for Liverpool one, obviously, and the United one. Uh, were we surprised by it? I've just stuck to Canadian football. Biggest upset was Brighton. Biggest upset was Brighton. Then Fulham. Biggest upset was Brighton. I wouldn't say that. I would say Manchester United.
Yeah.
With that
No.
starting lineup. No, I
No,
don't think
it's
that was
it's the Fulham. The Fulham thing is
yeah.
well, no, I can't even say that because, like you said earlier, like when you move up, right, you want to keep going at that same pace. So, I mean, I think is it Fulham played that good, or did Liverpool take them for granted that they're like, oh, it's
Yeah,
Fulham?
I think they thought they were a rollover. Like they're like, these guys, I don't think I've seen the Manchester United starting line, and I was like, that team looks awful on
I
paper.
don't. I don't think Brighton was really an upset because we
No.
knew Man U was not going to be a good team this year, so it wasn't
No.
really a shock.
I think maybe 10 years ago that would have been an upset.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Fulham
yeah,
played.
Fulham did. They had the lead twice, and both times they blew it. I
Yeah,
mean, it's Fulham, right? I mean, it's their first game in a couple of years being back, but
yeah. I think. Yeah, I think Fulham was.
I
Like
mean, they could
I
have
was
very
like
well.
I was
Go ahead.
talking crap about Arnautovic, and the guy scores two. You know what I mean? It's just like, and I was
Okay,
like,
so
hey, I'm a believer now.
here's the question: Haaland, is he going to get most goals? He already got two.
He already got two, man. Hey, you never know. You never
I,
know.
I don't know. I still say it's going to be baby Jesus at the end of the year, and I still say 30 goals.
I'm gonna say Son or Salah, and they started
I don't
off
know
pretty
because he
weak.
kind of disappears.
Yeah,
So I don't know how I feel. Will he get goals? Of course, he's going to score, but I'd see Salah getting 15, if that.
well, he said the odds of Brighton away winning at Old Trafford. Yeah, because they're basing it off of all the years that they played when Manchester United used to be good.
Were
You
they ever
know,
good though?
yeah, but like now they're like now this year is a different. You can't. I think it's fun to base it off stats from before, and that's why they go. Sometimes it's like, oh, it didn't happen again. Like look at Chelsea beat Everton. They haven't won in how many games? Like 8 games against Everton. They won. They beat those odds.
Right.
So I don't think odds matter sometimes as much. Like especially with this kind of odds, like Brighton at Old Trafford. I think everybody's Old Trafford is not the same place to go to anymore. Nobody's
No.
scared to go there.
No, I don't think it would have been a 5-0 outcome. I was expecting maybe like 2-0 or 3-1, something like that. I knew Fulham wouldn't be a complete pushover, but yeah, I think
But
90%
hey,
of us probably would have picked Liverpool. If you were betting, you were putting money on Liverpool that game.
well, yeah, if you're betting money, you're putting on Liverpool because that's a safe bet. But if you're a guy like me that goes like, oh well, I'm not going to make a bet because Liverpool's favored, and you're only going to make like 115 off it. So it's like whatever. I'd rather
Yeah.
go bet for Brighton just because the odds were you get paid more. But that's how I
Well,
bet, and that's not
well,
good.
that's what I was just about to say. Like that's what I did with the Euro Cup, like the last
Yeah.
Euro Cup. Like I looked at it, like I did it through Pinnacle, and I looked at it, and I'm like, yeah, I could pick. It would be like Uruguay versus like I don't know Spain or something like that, right? And I'd be like, of course the smart money's put it on Spain, but the payout is more if you bet the other way. And I'm like, all right, throw a couple bucks down, and hey, there you go.
Yeah, it's hard to bet big favorites because it's like, why am I going to put down $20 and get paid only $2 if I win?
Yeah.
You
Or
know?
take the chance that it's a draw or an upset happens and hey, I got $80, $100,
Yeah,
$200,
that's what
whatever,
I'm
right?
saying, bro. And it's like with Liverpool, I've said this many times. I don't see them in the top four.
If they play the way
Yeah.
they do, like that's what I mean. If they come out this week and play that exact same way and they draw again, I think they got big issues and they don't realize it yet.
Think about this. Imagine if Van Dyke gets injured or somebody. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. It's a like that'd be my dark horse for Liverpool. That's my dark horse pick. Liverpool not finishing top four, but my realistic, like my favorite pick would be Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal.
No,
That'd be my yeah.
Arsenal is top on that list.
Well,
I don't care if
that's
that's your
that's
list.
my
Your list is
realistic.
wrong.
My favorite would be Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham,
No, it's
Chelsea.
still wrong.
It's still
Listen, you're an Arsenal fan. We're number one regardless. Believe in baby Jesus.
yeah,
Risking a
risking
lot
it.
to win a little, not the best strategy, in my
No,
opinion.
but
Yeah,
it's like this.
but
If you
like Joey,
if
like you said, or you take the small or smart bet, and you get $2.
well, let's just say
Yeah,
this.
you win back what you bet, but it's $2. So it's like, what
If you
was the
bet,
point of betting?
if you go one like a one better every time, like on Sports Interaction, you bet like the favorite team, you're probably gonna win most of those. Especially like maybe not in football, but like there's like basketball. It's kind of well, basketball actually they do the point thing where it's like 4 points or something, right? You got to win more than a couple points and for it to be
Yes,
a win.
yeah. Basketball is usually like win by so much.
Yeah.
Um, football, like American football, is usually win by at least a touchdown. Baseball, I think, is win by a run. Soccer is win by a goal. And
If you make a
hockey
whole
is,
bunch of single bets, like if you bet Man City and Liverpool to win next week and you win that, you're up. If you know what I mean. But if you think a favorite is like Arsenal maybe, or like like or West Ham, you're like, oh, West Ham's playing Fulham, that could be a favorite for West Ham. It's like, well,
well,
that
like
one's a little dicey. We get
Well, like
dicey there.
here's an example for next week, because they already got like at least here. I don't know. They'll probably have them down there already up for you, but for next week, let's just take a look at the odds right now for some of these games. So the biggest odd right now is Bournemouth. Odds are 21-1 versus Man City.
Dude.
Like it's Man 1.8 and Bournemouth is 21 on the dot. So am I going to put money on, throw, let's say even say throw $5 on them and say
Yeah.
they draw or they win? I just made probably almost $100 right there.
Yeah, it's good.
I put $5 on Man City. I won my $5 and I won $1 back. That's not even enough for coffee anymore.
Yeah, but like a lot of people are like, they're not risk takers. They'd rather win $2 and be like, I'm up, instead of being like, oh, I'll bet 100 times and only win one risky bet. You know?
Yeah, but I'm like you. I like the risk factor of it. Like I like taking that chance.
Yeah, it's
Like,
crazy.
like why would you not want to take that chance and get a big payout? It's all about risk
Yeah,
versus
look at
reward.
you'll get 40-1 on Bournemouth on the
There you
exchange.
go.
That's wild. No, but like, that's good. That's good money right there. Uh-huh. For them to what? Win the league?
No, not to win the league, probably for the game.
Oh, I was like, shit.
For the
No.
league. What are you talking about? I'm like, I'll put money on that if it's the league.
Other than Bournemouth, the other games are quite close. I was like, damn.
Well, I mean, it depends what you just find close. Like the next biggest like difference is our game. Leicester is 6-1 and Everton is 4-1 or 4-2.
Yo, so if you pick Bournemouth, they're paying 40-1 to beat Man City.
Yeah, so multiply it. If you put it on,
Buddy, let's put a fucking $50 on it.
what breaks down to what? Here, break
What's a
down.
tie pay?
If you put, I gotta do it. So let's say you do it 40 to 50. So that's $2,000 right there. You win.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what
I'll be like, this, I'm done work for the week.
Thank you. I'm here all night. Yeah.
How
That's
much
what I
have
mean.
put?
It's like, to me, it's like this. You put $10 on that game, whatever.
You put what is it? What do we say? 400 down. That's what 400. That's 16 G's.
Damn, he said a better bet is City -4.
You can get 2-1 on 2-1 on City -3. Watch YouTube come down and be like, we're promoting gambling.
Yo, speaking of that, this guy Steve will do it. His whole channel, he has like millions of subscribers, and his whole channel just got deleted because he promotes gambling.
Does he?
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that, eh? Nothing wrong with
I mean,
that.
we're not saying gamble. Gambling's bad, guys. Come on.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, but we're just saying, if it's legal in all the country, is it legal in Canada to
Yeah.
bet pro line? Yes.
Well, no,
Legal-
now even what was it? The Score, right? Like the Score, they actually
Yeah.
opened up their own app now, so you can bet online now, like live betting.
It's just a way of testing yourself against the market, he says. Young man, Nick.
Well, there's a
Knapp
reason
has
I'm Big Money D. Come test me. I'm already winning
Oh,
$100
dang.
from Tyrone.
Yeah, hey, the season still has 37 games left, and you're already counting that cash, yeah?
Yeah, that's right. Just
You're already like, I'm gonna get a banana bee here.
all right.
Oh, damn. But yeah, I don't know, man. The first week was thrilling. It's exciting, eh, to be back.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was ecstatic for it. Like it was, like you don't realize how fast it comes back. Like it ends in like springtime, like just before
75
summer.
days. It's
And
gone.
then but that's what I'm saying. You're like, oh, sorry, 5 days. That's like what, almost 3 months. But then, like you, me, and Fink
Doesn't.
were talking about it, and it's like next season is the start of it. Like
Yeah,
or we're like 2 weeks and it's premiere all over again.
it's crazy.
Like, I mean, it's like the same for people. Like that seems to be sports now. Is literally, I remember being like our age, like 10 when we were 10 and 11, be like, oh my god, like for me, right? Like with football, I'd be like January, it'd be done with, or first week of February, and then I'm like, I'll go wait till August, and then you have the draft and free agency, and after all of that, it's like it starts in 2 months. But like you said, like with EPL or even use baseball, right? It's 9 months of the year.
Yeah, yeah. So
Like there's no space.
yeah, so he said he was excited. He couldn't even concentrate at work. That's how
Right?
excited he was. I said, "Damn, boy, that's excitement right there. That's like Christmas
I've
for that
got
young
it.
man."
He's a Leeds United fan.
No, he's a mill. Yeah.
That's who it is.
So, what do you what do you think about here? I'm gonna actually bring him up just so we can look at it.
Is
Um,
it a picture of Mike?
I wish.
Right? They're like, what do you people think of this guy?
So here we go. So what do you think about this right here? The New Jerseys. Which one? Which one's your favorite? Okay, we'll just go between
Pink,
not
all
the
the way, pink.
pink one's the best one easily, huh? You
Yeah,
like
pink.
it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the pink one, the black one, the red one's just
You
I
know
don't
what?
know.
I really wish we could get rid of the red.
Yeah, I like the black and the pink are amazing.
I really do. And I know people are like, oh, well, our snow has always been red and blah, blah. I get that. But you know what? Okay, right there. Stop it right there.
Yeah,
Take that red out and
get
put
Tim.
it as a black, a pink, and a white. I'd be better with that than the black, the pink, and the red.
So
The
I
red, I
almost
think, is
actually
overdone. We got to get out of the red.
I almost paid €200. I mean $200 Canadian dollars for the pink jersey with Gabriel Jesus from Arsenal website. But damn, $200? Jesus, that's a lot, man.
I mean, yeah, but you know what? Think about it. Like, that's 200 Canadian, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not unheard of. I mean, you get a hockey jersey and a player. Like, think how much you would pay for Austin Matthews. You probably pay 150 to 200.
yeah, and that's and so now we can know football. At least the transfer window is still open. Yeah, that's good. I hope we'll get into the transfer window again. I'd go black and gold myself. Reminds me of this
I go
famous
pink.
JP.
Pink is what I pick.
Yeah, I told Davis that day. I think the pink came out. I said I just ordered a pink jersey, but something happened. It didn't go through, and I couldn't bring myself back to paying that much again. I was like,
It was a
because I already got this one.
it was
Yeah,
the splur of the moment, eh? If it had gone
yeah.
through,
I
you're
was
like,
just
oh,
so
there goes
excited.
my money.
Yeah, and I was like, I got a family now. I can't be doing that.
Splurging away. Sure, you can.
Yeah,
You don't
sure.
need to eat this week, Joe.
Yeah, it's like this. Okay, we'll eat rice and cheese. That's
There you
it
go.
for the whole week.
We're doing our own Survivor for a week.
Yeah, let's go camping with no food.
There you go.
Yeah,
You can teach everyone to hunt. This is how we hunt.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it was like no, I don't know. It's like I think I'm gonna get it. I just don't know. I'll wait a little bit.
Yeah, I mean they'll come down in prices because it's new, right? It's a
Yeah,
fancy grab for fans right now. But if we fall out and we're like bottom 12, do we really want to be buying jerseys?
yeah, that's what I mean. And I bought this last year, and this was like my favorite one. And I was like, this is the official one, and it was like,
Well,
but
it
I got
was
it in
like
our
what was it? What did I get Mike to order me? Odegaard, that third jersey kit we had, the one where it was like the
blue.
teal and red, like it was the zigzag design. I got that, and
Yeah,
I love that design. I thought we should have kept that design, but
yeah.
the pink, yeah, no, the pink. I don't know. It's something about it. Like everyone's gonna go, oh, it's pink, it's feminine and whatever.
Oh,
No, I
dude.
I love it.
Even when my wife was watching that game with me, she's like, the other team's jerseys are just so ugly.
Was
I'm
she
like,
watching
Arsenal's
Chelsea?
no, no, no. The Crystal Palace, they look like a messed up Barcelona jersey. She said, and
Oh yeah.
and it was just that much. Like you could tell, like the jerseys, the whole outfit for Arsenal were way better. It just looked more quality, like every detail. I don't know. I don't know. And you know what? Actually, I read on the site that all the people said that Man United had the best jerseys this year. Arsenal only had third best. Can you believe that? And then Man City had second best.
Arsenal
What the?
always has the top jerseys, though.
Yeah, Arsenal should have had the best jersey. I don't think anybody has a better jersey than Arsenal this year. I don't think so.
I mean,
Cities are awful. You just
which one?
cities.
Man?
Yeah, Man City are awful. They're they're awful. They went with
I
red.
don't see,
Manchester
and I'm
United
not.
are red.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm okay. I'm not bashing on them, but I don't like Chelsea's jerseys ever. They're so unoriginal.
Yeah. What do you think? Well, the little light blue striped one is a little bit new, a little different. You don't like that one?
No, not really.
No, no, not really. He's like, what does it say on it? It says Chelsea. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's not for me. Yeah, no, yeah, the white with the baby blue stripes going across. I don't know about that. The horizontal ones. I don't know about that.
I
I don't
mean,
think it's good.
the one team that I always like their jersey or their design, and I'm surprised more people don't. I love Wolves. Wolverhampton. I love that. Like that. Well, like their Wanderer design, whatever it is, a wolf or whatever.
Yeah,
Like that's one of my favorite jerseys out there.
yeah, but
And
you
I've been
like
tempted to
dogs
buy
and
one, but they don't have anyone really that I'm like I need.
yeah, you like dogs though, huh?
Of course,
Yeah,
right?
so you're like yeah. How about yeah, I to me I think I'm not just saying it because of Arsenal, but I think their jerseys are just miles ahead of everybody else's all the time.
Of course they are.
Yeah, we
They're well, everyone wants a jersey. I think you either, if you're buying a jersey, like if you're starting to be an EPL fan and you're like, oh, what jersey should I buy? Like even if you don't have a team, you're either buying obviously Man U, Chelsea, or Arsenal. And I'd say your best bet, or would be Arsenal.
yeah, you really actually there's lots of Arsenal and I see lots of Arsenal, Chelsea, Man U out of all the EPL teams like around the world. I'd say I see those the most everywhere. And I don't really see too many other. Well, I seen a Blackburn Rovers today. That was pretty crazy.
Ew, did you really?
Yeah, it was like well, it was pretty cool. It's like oh, at least he likes who he likes. You know, they're not good, but at least he likes
You're
them.
right.
You know,
He's gonna get jumped or beat up.
yeah, at least he's not switching teams on us. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's like I respect you, but I don't like you.
No, exactly. You have balls to do that.
Yeah, you have balls, sir. Yeah, but
I mean, it's no different than us. And if you were, you went for the Derby, right, and you're wearing a Tottenham or
oh yeah,
Arsenal jersey, right? You're in the
oh
wrong part of
yeah.
the city or part of the stadium, you're getting beat up.
Well, let's just say this. I was like trying to find. I don't think I have one single Maple Leafs jersey, or like not just a jersey, a shirt. Period. Like I don't own a Maple Leaf shirt. Isn't that crazy?
What?
Budweiser.
Budweiser.
Oh, you're a huge Blue Jays fan.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any. I don't have anything Maple Leafs, like except for like a few like
Well,
autograph
that's what I'm
jerseys.
saying. There you go. Budweiser right there. Your Maple Leafs.
What? That's not Maple Leaf. That's not Maple Leaf. That's the wrong Maple Leaf. Yeah, but I should have I had a Leaf jersey. I had an Austin Matthews jersey, a nice one, the white one. I gave it away actually.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I gave it to my cousin. He's like a kid, and he's like, "Oh, I want that jersey. He's my favorite player." So I said, "Okay, you can have it." I mean, now I regret it, but it's hard to say no sometimes. It's like, okay, you can have it. It's like, damn, why do you keep asking me?
Right.
But it's a nice jersey. It had the fighting straps as the official one and everything. Because I won it at Boston Pizza actually at Center Mall. And you know how they
Boston
do
pizza.
how they do the jersey giveaways?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I actually
I think
knew
they stopped those too.
yeah, I know a girl, and she gave me like 4 jerseys. I won like 4 or 5 jerseys of different teams. I won some
You were
Oakland
dating
Raiders
her.
jersey. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Don't tell me she
Yeah.
gave it. And she's like, here you go. It's
Yeah,
her
I'm like,
1 month. Here's a jersey.
I'll call her. I'm like, hey, what jersey are you guys giving away tonight? I go there and get it.
There you go,
Oh.
right? Like,
But I
I
have
got
such a
insiders.
yeah, I got insider information. I just put my well, she just basically probably had my name in her hand and was like, oh, looking in the box and oh, here it is, you know?
Right? How many of those say Joe?
Yeah.
They're all Joe.
I mean, hey, I don't hate her for it.
Right?
But yeah, I forget the guy's name. Mac. He played on the Raiders. You remember that guy?
Oh, Kelly Mack, yes.
Yeah, I got that jersey. It was gigantic though, so I gave it away too.
It's like one of
I,
those where they're like XXXXL or whatever.
yeah, that one was yeah, it was huge. I was like, who wears this? You know?
It's one of those moo looking ones.
Yeah. So I was like, I can't wear this one. But I liked it. I only wanted it because my buddy that passed away, his last name was Mac, and he liked that
Well,
team.
there
So
you go, right? Like
yeah,
you can still always do that. Like people buy jerseys, and they're like they're a rival or whatever. They're like you like this and this, and why do you have
yeah,
that? And it's like, oh, because I like either like you said, a friend or family name or something like that, or blah blah blah,
yeah,
right?
yeah. That's how it works. That's why like I get on this one guy. He's a Chelsea fan, and I get on his back about Wesley Fofana. He has a picture of him falling asleep in an Arsenal jersey. I'm like,
Right.
and he's like, he's been a long time Chelsea fan. It's like, well, there's pictures of him wearing Arsenal jerseys, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like,
it's like you said, though, he might just know somebody, or
yeah,
yeah,
there's some type of like sentimental value to it.
yeah, yeah. So, but it's nice to make fun of him. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, we're Arsenal fans. We get to make fun of anyone we want to, really.
Yeah. So we just make we just make fun of everything.
There is no just picking on one team.
Yeah, man. So
Wait a
what?
minute, hang on there. You guys lied to me.
What?
Timo's not official yet.
Timo's official. Like
It's not
he's
official.
gone,
I
bud.
just looked at it. It's on the verge of joining, but it's not official.
No, look at you. Got to look at Fabricio Romano, bud. He's gone, bud. I said he's basically gone. He's
He's
already
okay. He's basically gone, but he's not fully gone yet.
yeah. He has to sign the paper. Look at
That's like saying Yuri's with us already because Yuri's just has to put
no,
his
you're
name to
no. That's
paper.
it's different. First call today. Now final details being discussed. It's done. Personal
They
terms
agreed
agreed
to
since
sell, but they haven't officially signed
no
yet.
personal terms agreed. I'm reading it right now from Fabricio
Yeah,
Romano.
45 mil, right?
Yeah, he's done, bud. No,
No.
it's done.
Until I
Yeah, it's
see it
done.
official, it's nothing is done.
It's done. If
Not until I
Fabricio
see
Romano
it.
says it's done. He said it's done. Right in a statement. What are you talking about?
Knick-knack, you got to tell us who you are.
Yeah, Nick Nack. You gotta tell
Tell
us.
us
Don't
your
leave us
team. You got
hanging,
to tell
bro.
us the team.
Yeah, don't leave us hanging, man. Don't leave us hanging. Why is he
All
doing
right, I'm
this?
going to take one more swing at what team he is.
Oh, he says he's from Canada, so it has to
It's
be
not a
Toronto
Canadian
FC.
team, though. It's an EPL team. It's got to be
No, he
EPL.
said it's a local team and he's from Canada, but he talks
Toronto
like a
FC.
yeah. It has to be Toronto FC. Who else? You know?
It could be Montreal.
Yeah, or Vancouver, I guess. But it's like, but he talks like an Englishman. He calls us chaps and stuff.
So, LA Galaxy.
Yeah. What deal did Romano say was done? The Timo Werner deal. He says he's gone. He says this today. He said first call today. Now final details being discussed. It's done. Personal terms are agreed since 1 month ago. Done.
I'll believe it when I see him all
Mike, he
suited
did.
up in,
No, he did not give us
Lipzig's
a.
jersey.
Fabricio Romano did not say here we go, but it's a here we go. If you see the way he talks.
I don't know. When I see Timo wearing, their jersey, then that's when I'll believe it's official or done deal.
He says the
Until
same.
then, he's still a gunner or blue.
Going back to Leipzig, yes. Been on the cards for a while. Yeah, I think he has to go back. I don't think. I think his heart's broken. He can't cut it in the APL. That's it. He's out. He's out. Yeah.
I
Yeah. I was
mean,
saying. So you like Sunderland? No, that's a Black Cats. You like not Southampton? Is that Southampton the Saints? I think Southampton's the Saints. I think Black Cats are Sunderland.
what? Who is
Saints. I think it's Southampton.
Southampton? No,
Yeah,
I don't. No, I don't think so.
I think so. Maybe I
Are
don't know.
they
I could be wrong. Or
Southampton?
Southampton. Yeah, that's the one. He said Southampton. He likes Southampton. That's crazy. We got Mr. Ward Prowse on the line. James Ward Prowse over here. Yeah. Yeah, he's a
That is the
Southampton guy.
Saints. Southampton Saints.
Yes, shit, eh? Damn, I'm watching too much football. I got to get my life back. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I watched every single game almost, I think. Like, well,
Well, I
it's
mean,
hard
there's
to
not
watch.
much more. It's not like you're watching Maple Leaf games or Blue Jay games.
No, what even living here, it's like they're on a different time, so it's pretty good.
No,
Oh,
well,
when
that's
the
what you said. Like,
Saints, oh, when the Saints
right?
come marching. Yeah, we like Sweet Caroline. Ah, man.
What was I going to say? There was something I was going to touch base with you on.
Let's touch bases.
Hang on, let me find it.
Let's
It was
steal
something
home plate.
I'm like, hang on, let me find it again. Yeah. It came out not too long ago.
What, think?
No.
No, Joey, I had to throw that in there. Oh, this guy's got jokes today.
Right.
Yeah. No, but where's Fink? Speaking of Fink, our third member of the oddities. Yeah, I'm so happy it's not lagging anymore, but it kind of killed the vibe at the beginning, eh?
Well, yeah. I can't even say that name. It just came out like 5 minutes ago, but I'm going to assume he's in the German league.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like it's German. Hang on, I'm telling you. Hang on. Chelsea's supposedly, like you were saying, they need a striker, right?
Yeah.
Where I just saw it.
Situated near
Sasha Kalajic. He's from Stuttgart.
That's who
Chelsea's after, yeah, for 15 mil.
Well, I'll say this: I never heard of the guy.
No, I've never either. But supposedly both them and Man U are in, and Everton. Like he's getting asked for. He's 6'7".
Damn,
Yeah,
6 foot.
yeah, he's playing for Bayern.
6'7".
6'7". He's Austrian.
He's like a Shaquille O'Neal of football.
For soccer, absolutely.
Yeah, damn.
But
Yeah,
I actually want to bring it up too. What did you think about
see you later,
Granite's
Nick-Nack.
bicycle kick?
Of whose?
Granite, his bicycle kick.
Wasn't so good. What do you think?
It was good for laughs.
Yeah, what's this guy? What do you think was more laughable, that or his dive?
If I want to laugh, I'm going with the bicycle kick. The dive just pissed me off. I'm like, don't.
The dive is like this, eh? It's like, oh man.
I'm like, why are you doing this? You're not Ronaldo. You're not Messi. You're not, Neymar.
Yeah. And he just dives, and it's like the ball's not even there. Nothing.
That's what I mean. I didn't understand the dive when I saw it happen. I'm like, why? Why are you diving?
And it's like, you just made our team. You just got a yellow, man, and he's a target. Every ref goes after him. So now you do that early in the game? Come on, man.
Well, that's what I mean. It was like 10 minutes in. That's what they said. It was 10 minutes in, and he did that. Like, I got it if you were tired and it was like the 70th, 80th minute.
Ooh.
But 10 minutes in.
That's how I felt about the whole game. I felt like all the Arsenal players were falling too easy. A little bit. A lot of them. Not all of them. A lot of them. and it's just like stay on your feet and keep your
Please,
eyes on the prize.
we're
That's
we're
it.
not Italian here.
Yeah, I'm like this. I'm like this is hard to watch. It was tough for me to watch. I'm like stay on your feet and try a little harder. Sometimes you get tackled hard. Just stay on your feet and try to score, man. Don't fall every time someone breathes on you. I don't like that.
Well, yeah, I mean that was the thing. It was like that's what I did. I'm like when they were showing the replay because like even the commentators were calling him out on it. It's like you watch it and you're like, well, you can't even defend him because you're like you said, you're like the ball's not even near you. The ball's not near you. And like the
And
next closest defender or player from like Crystal is like 4 or 5 feet away from you. Like what
he's like, ah.
happened? It's like, It's like no.
maybe I don't know. Maybe somebody was doing voodoo on him, and we don't
That's what I
know.
mean. Voodoo or those dang gophers. Somebody
Yeah.
pulled his leash down.
Or you ever see that one video, the Angel of Death, where that guy like they say he died on the pitch, but he never died, and he like does backflips, and he's like and it looks like he's like dying. You
Right.
ever see? Yeah, that's what it is. Maybe he had a nervous twitch. Who
Yeah, he's
knows?
like, he's like one of those, that or you got Arteta, on the sidelines like signaling into him. He's like,
Oh,
you know,
he's like,
that's
he's
a call
like,
for dive.
hey, maybe that's like one of his antics from like the All or Nothing this season. You know how he got the
I was
Liverpool
gonna say
song.
with that whole series. Did you watch that series?
I haven't watched it yet. No.
Oh, it's supposedly Arteta's really vocal on it. His players acting like that, like he's like they were talking about that kind of like how he doesn't want to put up like those kind of shenanigans. And I think it even was him that did it in like the series, and he's like calling him out. He's like, "We don't do that here. Like that's
Yeah,
not our team."
that's what I mean. It's not a good look when people dive. I hate that. I think if you dive, if you like to me that like I know it's Arsenal and I'm happy it didn't happen. To me, if you dive and you try to blatantly cheat, that's called cheating when you dive. You should get
I
a red
mean,
card.
it isn't because
It
I get your
is.
point. Well, no, okay, well, hear me out first. I get your point because I'm like you. I'm the old school. Like my brother-in-law has this idea where if you're everyone cheats, and if you're not cheating, you're not trying. I get it, and I don't believe that. Yes,
Yeah,
teams
cheat to
cheat,
win.
any
Yeah.
sport, whatever, but it's the integrity of the sports.
For
I mean, you can go
yourself.
back and say, oh, well, Maradona cheated with the hand of God, right? Okay,
Right.
fine, fair enough, whatever. He punched the ball in, whatever. But hockey, like we said, the Brett Hull goal, Brady with the tuck rule. I can't really give you an example for for basketball, but baseball with Sammy Sosa and McGuire with the corked bats, right? And the
Yeah.
steroids and all that. Like everyone was cheating back then, but it takes the integrity away from the game. And yeah, I agree
And
with
just
you.
your
If you're
whole
caught,
legacy.
well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. And if you're caught, yeah, what happens? Usually the league investigates and you get suspended a year or X amount of games, blah, blah, blah. So I'm with you on that. It does. Like I'm not endorsing it and saying, oh, well, Jesus should flop around or Neymar or pick a player should flop around. Because yeah, no, it
Yeah.
wastes a whole
This
bunch
guy,
of time and it takes everything away from it.
yo, Pachamama wants to let us know that he's here.
Is there, eh? Pachamama.
Thanks for being here, man.
Um, But no, I mean, overall, yeah, no, I hear you out on as far as does the cheating have a place in it? No, absolutely, it deserves a red card. I think if it's blatant, if it's like, everyone's in a group, like say it's a corner and somebody goes up like this and elbows and you
Yeah.
drop, okay, it's a little bit more harder because maybe he did actually get hit hard, right?
Yeah.
But if you're one on like a Zidane thing, right? Like
Yeah.
go back to the World Cup, Zidane, obviously that was an automatic injection. And that's how it should
Yeah.
be. If it's
But
blatant that nothing happened, nothing's wrong, and you just flop, yeah, you're out of there. There's no need for it.
yeah, but that's a red card for sure, is it in? But it's like but if you fall like fouling somebody, like being the last man back and taking away a goal is a red card. Tackling somebody in the box is a penalty. So when you dive, it should be the same effects. If you get caught diving, that should be a red card.
No, that's
Or
what I'm saying.
if you dive in a box, that especially if you're a striker and you dive in the box, that you should automatically get a red.
Yeah, for sure. I
Yeah,
agree with you on
yeah.
that. Absolutely. Why
But
not?
maybe open play, like in the middle of the pitch, maybe not. Maybe not a red.
Well, no, because even in an open pitch, and if someone dives, you could very well
Pass it, yeah.
pass it, or that's the thing, you dove wide because you're going to now create a breakaway.
Yeah, yeah, you're right because he could have had a pass. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
he could have
pass it
had it.
forward, and away you go. You're on a breakaway as opposed to
Or,
trying to battle the last defender, right?
yeah,
But it's be like, I know I'm not going to beat this guy, so I'm just going to flop.
yeah, yeah. I guess, yeah. I think diving is just stupid no matter what way you look at it.
Just in period, diving should be on. Regardless, I think it's to a point where, like you said, if it's in the box, open pitch, anything,
Yeah.
it should. If you dive and it's blatant, you're gone. It shouldn't
Well,
matter.
I'll say this: if you have VAR and you call and you're a ref and you're like, oh, okay, that was a foul. Then you go to VAR and you're like, oh, well, he didn't even touch him at all on
Right.
camera. That's a red for the guy that
That's
dove.
what I'm saying.
Simple,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If it's in a corner and everyone's like, right in the goal area and everyone's like
yeah,
doing this back and forth, okay, it's easy because somebody goes like this, jumping, and yeah, you get caught in the face. But,
yeah,
like you said, open pitch or, just a throw in and someone just drops and you
yeah.
go, like you said, to the VAR and you're like, nobody even came close to touching you. Yeah, you're out of there. Like, why?
Like, especially if it leads to a scoring incident. Like,
Well, yeah,
that's
exactly.
yeah.
If I dropped and so, again, pick a player,
Oh, dude, I remember.
Jorginho goes down and scores. Yeah, absolutely, because it makes or breaks the game, right? Especially if it's late in the game. Let's say it's 2-2 and it's scored. The game winner gets scored in the last 5 minutes because someone flopped.
Yeah, that's how I feel with Kane and Richarlison. They'd be out like every game. They dive a lot.
Well, yeah, because they either want to get the call or they want to have that injury time added on. Like I was
Yeah,
honestly when I saw Chelsea score, like I thought
and
it was in the second half, and Mike's like, no, they're in the 9th minute of injury time. I'm like, who's
that,
flopping around for you to be into 9 minutes of injury time?
that's what I said to me and my girlfriend. My wife were watching
Oh,
the
you
game,
call her your girlfriend? You're gonna get slapped upside the head.
and we're like, how do they get 9 minutes at the first half?
Like
Right?
extra time, yeah.
Yeah,
That didn't make
first
sense
half,
to
I
me.
can see at the end of the game, but first half you get 9 minutes. Then
Yeah,
at the end you get 10 minutes. That's
yeah.
crazy, man.
I'm just like, no. I'm like, usually what? It's average what? Between 3 and maybe 7 minutes.
And not only that, it went past like the 9 minutes for them to score. Basically,
Yeah, it was still past it because they were still running
yeah,
it. And I'm like, oh, that's what I hate about it. I think they either have to limit it down to that, regardless of its timeouts and injuries, it's 3 minutes here, 3 minutes there, or five
yeah.
minutes. Let's say 5 minutes extra time both halves, and that's it. Because, like you said, you'll get 2 minutes in the first
But
half, and then you get like 11 in the second.
how many guys would you get in the second half falling to the ground and being there exhausted from the heat
Well,
or
yeah,
they're getting
exactly.
attacked? So it's I think in the second half, that's when they should add on the time, not the first half. I think first half they should cut it down to
45
1 minute.
minutes, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah, 1 minute, 3 minutes max, maybe. But I'd say 1 minute over, and then add it on to the
Well, they
end of the game.
also look at it too, right? Like they're watching because, like, if you're in that like coming up at 55 seconds and you see someone's just about ready to break through, they're going to let them play to see if they score. But if they go
Yeah,
and hoof the ball out of bounds, that's it. But if they
yeah,
go
that's
down
it.
the field and they get fouled, they're going to let them keep playing, right?
Yeah, but
And
I don't
so
know.
I get you. I don't know. It's going to be equal, but I mean, the World Cup is going to be approved. I think will be a good test for that because, like you said, come World Cup playing in Qatar, where it's going to be whatever ridiculous heat temperature.
Yeah,
What are those players going to handle? Like you can't let's just take the England, right? England isn't
yeah.
used to playing in 30, 40 degree weather. How are they going to really handle that when they're playing that?
Oh damn it.
And they're
Yeah,
playing 90-minute plus in that. Like what
I can't
happens
even.
when you have to start going to extra time?
They probably got all kinds of crazy stuff over there in Qatar, where it, like cools the field. They have
Well,
like,
yeah, but fans and Gatorade and all that are going to do only so much, right? But I'm just saying it's going to be
I
like
bet you
it's a shell shock their system.
I bet you the fields are probably air conditioned from the ground.
Oh, they probably are. Yeah, they're probably going to have to. That was probably one of the main things they said. If you want the World Cup, you're going to have to like air condition them
Yeah,
for
it's
that
probably
exact reason.
yeah, it's probably there's probably some wild features going to be on the stadiums and stuff.
I mean, it's going to
I
be
mean,
interesting because that starts in November, right?
yeah. And the ball. I heard the ball. I can't remember what they did with the ball, but the ball they did something crazy. Oh, the offside thing in the ball. It tells you when they're offside now.
Well, I mean,
Kind
yeah,
of.
they have that line. Like when they're looking at it, they go, okay, because when they go for offsides, they're like, where was the ball? Where's the defender, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
crazy. Yeah, how are they gonna do that like with the ball? That's crazy.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
you're gonna have the
No,
coaches there biting their lip and be like, "Was he offside? Was he not?" Like, you
I
know,
think I think with all this technology in the game, I think it kind of ruins the actual game aspect.
it's hard to say because you don't want a bad call to. If it's like a blowout, like if it's 5-1 and you know this team has no chance to come back, okay, fine, you don't
Yeah,
need it.
but
But if it's
isn't
1-1 and it's like into the 90th minute and it's a questionable goal,
but that's the whole point of sports is when you make mistakes, you pay for it. Like a ref makes mistakes, he doesn't ref again for a couple games until he doesn't make that mistake anymore.
yeah,
It's like
fair enough.
you know, it's like that. It's natural part of the game making mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. It's hard. I don't know,
Well, yeah,
but yeah,
it's human
it
nature.
is
It's
hard
any
because
sport.
think about it. How many like times have you seen Arsenal get a goal or whatever team, and you're like, oh well, thank God they put that to review because it was a goal. Like when they call it offside and it ended up being not offside or something,
You know how many times that's happened to us, Joe? I
Once,
don't even want to mention it.
yeah, yeah, once, no, once that worked in our favor, like a
Right?
million times working against us. But
I mean, no, but I know what you're saying because like these guys are out there, hauling their butts off,
yeah,
and like you said, one bad play, and it either wins them, loses them the game, or whatever, right?
no, but like look at the goals. Like the goals, they have to wait 15 minutes before they can celebrate now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you're hauling your butt down the field with it, and you now have to wait to see did I score? Like did I do all this work for nothing?
Yeah,
As
it's just
opposed to
like
just the ref said it's a goal and that's it.
yeah, you're just sitting there like waiting, like, and then you're like, ah, then the celebration is just not as deep anymore, you
No,
know?
because you're like, did I score or did I not score? As opposed to without the technology, it's just the ref say, "Yep, you scored." That's it.
That's it. Or they talk to the linesman, and they're like, well, I think it was offside, and then the ref's like, okay, the linesman says offside,
Yeah,
you know? Sorry, no goal. And
but I mean,
and
I
then
mean, I think that's the thing
you
too.
know,
They got to look at too. I think to a degree, there's getting to be too many eyes on the field, and not even soccer, but any sport. I think there's starting to be too many eyes that it's now like, well, half of you say yes, he was offside, or yes, any
oh,
sport.
dude,
It's too
VAR is
much.
awful. I've seen so many decisions on VAR, and you're like, how the hell can they even
Call
turn
that.
that call? Like like who's working the VAR?
Hmm.
It's like they're getting rid of bad refs, which is a bonus. But now they have even worse VAR. It's like, how are you that bad? You can't see? You have no eyes? Like it's like who's calling it? Everybody in the world's like, that wasn't a goal, except for VAR. They're like, oh, it's a goal. It's like how? How is everybody else is saying no, but you know? It's
No,
like
but
oh,
yeah, I know what you're saying, and I think that's what is lacking now. I mean, they're pushing like soccer is trying to now push it towards the kids, right? Like now that Canada has got good, like it's getting like here it's getting pushed. Like a lot of kids are going wanting to be in soccer now because Canada's great, Canada's good, and everything. And they see like when you and me grew up, like
yeah,
um okay, well, like for me, I'll give you an example. Like I think when I was watching one of like the World Cup that sticks out to mind to me is the
yeah,
South African Cup when it was like Drogba was there, Buffon, whatever for Italy was there. Like all the
yeah,
big names were still there, right? Messi,
yeah,
Ronaldo, Ozil, like all of them. You always were watching because whether it was a good save or it was a goal, you got to see them celebrate like a kid in a candy shop. Like, you got or the shirt got ripped off or whatever, right? Like
yeah,
it was that. And now it's kind of like you said, they score and they're like, oh, okay, yay. You'll get the
yeah.
group hug and that's it.
They're like, oh, high five to everybody, and they're like, oh, well.
But now it's like soccer's kind of lost the momentum now because it's so, like you said, technology based.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like it takes the natural aspect away.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just like
but that's
that is
any sport. Like it's the same. I think it's starting to be like that with hockey now or in football. Like they're trying.
hockey, like they're trying to, they need to get people into the sport, and they're pushing everybody away with making it softer, weaker. It's like everybody knows hockey because it's a rough fighting, this kind of stuff. That's sorry, but that's the truth. That's
Right.
why everybody around the world knows hockey because of that. And now it's like in the NHL, they're getting rid of all the what people would call the good aspects.
For any
And
sport, Pacha. Yeah, any sport.
yeah,
He's right. All the sports are
it's
becoming so soft now.
absolutely crazy, man. It's like every sport. Look at basketball. You can't even when somebody shoots a three, you can't even contest the three. That means you can't. You can only jump. I don't even think you can jump.
No,
Like
you can't. You can't
you
even
can't
come
try to
near him.
block.
You basically have to let him take the shot and
Yeah,
hope he
and
misses.
that. Why do you think all these guys are scoring so many threes?
Yep.
That's it's easier.
Well, it's like I posted it. I don't know if you saw it last night, but I posted it. They compared Luka Doncic, like first 250, 200 here. Let me see if I can pull it up quickly. But like his first 254 games compared his stats to LeBron and his first 254 games. Hang on, I have it right here. It was just something like ridiculous. And it just shows you how different the league is now. But
Yeah, that's what I mean. Look at Steph Curry. They're like, oh, he's still playing. He killed the 3-point record. Of course, nobody can stop him. Nobody can block him. You know what I mean? Nobody can even try to block him.
okay, here, perfect. This was it. Okay, so first 245 games. So Luka had 134 wins. His average was 26.1. His rebounds was 8.5. His assists were 7.9, and he had 121 doubles in his
Yeah,
first 45 games. LeBron had 126 wins, so Luka has 12 more wins.
yeah,
LeBron averaged 26.5, so half a point more.
yeah.
But
I thought you said
LeBron
20.
had 6.6 rebounds and assists. So Luka's almost averaging 2 to 2.5 more rebounds and assists. And then
Yeah,
doubles. This is where it gets really shocking. In the same amount of games, like I said, Luka had 121 double doubles. LeBron had 61.
it's crazy.
And it's because, like you said, you can't challenge them. Like you can't,
No,
rebounds and
and
blocks and all that. Like,
and what's the 3-pointers like then? I wonder too. Do they
well,
show
yeah,
three
that's the
pointers?
only thing they didn't bring up because Luka is a 3-pointer, LeBron not so much anymore. But
No.
yeah, that would have been another thing. Would have been nice
Yeah,
to see.
LeBron was always a hit the rim like inside. Like he wasn't a 3-point guy. I don't
No,
think.
that's what I mean. Luka is same thing inside, but he can hit a three more likely
Yeah,
than LeBron can.
yeah. Like
But
that.
like you,
It's like Luca is like kind of like an unorthodox, like a new age power
German,
forward
that's
center
why
kind of.
he's German. Those German players.
No, he's Serbian, I think. No,
Oh yeah, sorry, he's Serbian. Yeah, I'm thinking of Dirk.
yeah, Dirk's a Jeremy.
Dirk the German bomber. But I mean,
Yeah,
but then you get people like Tom Brady and LeBron. They're the league basically that's their golden child, and they're covered in money and wealth, and like Brady with Giselle, and all these players have all these supermodel wives, and it's like the league slather them in lotion and money and wealth and stuff like that, and that's who makes me the money. So that it favors them.
Do you think? Do you think Tom Brady wants to play, or do you think he was kind of like talked into playing longer?
I think he was talked into playing. Honestly, like why retire and then 3 months later, or not even, I think a month later, you're like, oh, I want to play again.
Yeah, but
Like, how do you
yeah,
make a retirement decision and then like literally within months you're like, I want to play still?
especially the dude has nothing to prove.
Well, no, exactly.
Nothing, like nothing.
That's what I mean. Like everyone made the
He's
joke
been
of,
Slovenian.
he was at home with. Sorry, yes, he's right. Yeah, Pacha, you're right. He's Slovenian.
Man.
It's Jokic. That's the Serbian.
Yeah, Jokic is Serbian. Is damn, I didn't know that. I guess. Well, I shouldn't say this.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well, Joe's gonna get banned.
I'm not gonna say- I was just say over here everybody's kind of the same. I
You're
guess.
all
Yeah.
one and the same, eh?
Damn.
But I mean, I don't know. I just find the integrity of the sports, or Okay, so I gotta ask your opinion on this, and anybody can say it.
So,
Whoever's
so
watching.
his father was Serbian, and his mother is Slovenian, and he was
So he's
born
a
in Slovenia.
mix.
Yeah. So hey, he's both.
There you go.
Yeah, I told
Um,
you. I told you they're all the same. No, I'm joking, everybody.
You have all the viewers come after you after we go off here. They'll be
Yeah,
like, "How dare you say this,
especially
Joe? I'm reporting you."
especially I live in this part of the world, you know.
Yeah, they'll be coming for you.
But what were you gonna
Um,
say?
what is your thoughts on like we said, like I mean, like you said, like there's Old Trafford and all that, and Emirates Stadium and all that. What is your thoughts now on like we're talking about like the integrity of the sports, right?
Yeah,
Do you think it's now becoming a point now where it's just a money grab because of you start to involve the sponsors or the supporters like with us, right? With like Logan Paul gave us money or became a sponsor for us.
yeah,
But I mean, it's a little bit different than when you bring it back here. But like, okay, so a perfect example for you was because you're from Hamilton, like me.
yeah.
If you were to talk about the Ticats, do you still call it Ivor Wynn or do you call it Tim Hortons Field?
Oh, I call it Ivor Win.
Exactly. It's always been Ivor Wynn and it always will be Ivor Wynn. Like I will not
Like
ever call it Tim Hortons. But do
I
you think?
call
But do you
I
think
call
the do you think the
I call the
sponsors?
ACC. I call the ACC the Air Canada Center. I don't know what the new name is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think the sponsorship stuff has taken a part of the integrity of this game away as well?
Oh yeah, like they changed like famous names to like Rogers. I think it's called Rogers.
Yeah, it's this like the Sky Dome became the Rogers Center. Like
Yeah,
it's always
that's
been the Sky Dome.
yeah. It's always gonna be the Sky Dome,
Yeah,
and
you
it's
can
like
say whatever you want. You can put Rogers Center on it. It's still the Sky Dome. It always
yeah. I
was the
think it'd
Sky
be.
Dome.
I think Ivor Win would be Ivor Win, and I or the
Same thing. Ivor Win
donut
is
box.
Ivor Win. I don't care if
Donut
it's
box is cool, but
like I mean, it's like what is that? But then there's some places where you just don't touch. Like what is it? Like Shadok Arena, right? Like there's
yeah,
Shadok Arena and Dave Andrewchek Arena. Like you won't ever touch those.
no. Or like well, like the thing is with football, like soccer, um,
But well, yeah, soccer you rarely see that kind of change.
yeah. Well, they just built a new stadium and call it something else. Like look at Highbury for
Right.
Arsenal, first stadium. Now it's what is it? Emirates.
Yeah,
That's their
it's
new
Emirates
stadium.
Stadium.
Yeah, Emirates. I think it'll always be Emirates. I guess, but it's weird because that one's a sponsor name. Like the Emirates is a sponsorship, and if they end up getting a new sponsor, they got to change the name to the stadium. I think.
Well, like a perfect example for me, I'm like I kind of get it and I kind of like it because some of them you laughed at. Like I, who is it? Let me pull it up quick. But I think it's the Red Wings. So Red Wings, a perfect
Joe Louis.
example. What do you remember them being called? Like what do you
Joe Louis
remember? It's Little Caesars Arena.
is Little Caesars.
Little Caesar bought the rights to it, and they're called Little Caesars Arena.
Yeah, I went to Joe Louis Arena. I'd never been to no Little
That's what
Caesars.
I mean, like that kind of stuff. But
Damn.
like, I mean, like, like for me, right? Like being a Saints fan, like it's always been the Superdome. But I was in total 100% of this switch. It didn't happen, but Pornhub wanted to buy the rights to the stadium.
No.
Yeah,
What's
Pornhub
it called?
wanted to buy the stadium, and I'm like, damn right, I will go to a Saints game if it's like Pornhub Stadium in New Orleans. I'm like, show me your nipples. Go ahead. I'm fine with that.
And they'll have like the nipple clappers.
There you
Yeah.
go, right?
Or those balls that the
Those
kids throw,
clappers, yeah.
but they're like big testicles.
But I like stuff like that. But I'm like, when I hear about that, well, like the Joe being changed to Little Caesars, I'm like, come on now, like really?
That's crazy. I remember I was in Pittsburgh because I used to go to the games all the time. Pittsburgh Penguins and the Mellon. Remember Mellon Arena?
Mellon
You
Arena, yep.
and I was there when they blew that up. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is crazy. I don't know. I don't even know what their stadium is called now. The Penguins.
The
Probably like
Penguins. Oh, well, I
something.
mean, who was the other one? Wasn't Anaheim the pond? Like everyone went into the pond, the duck pond
Yeah,
or whatever.
it's crazy, man. You know what? Nashville's was the Gaylord, I think it was. Right?
Gaylord Arena. Yep.
That's crazy.
What was it called? So Penguins is now PPG Paints Arena.
Oh my god.
Like,
PPG.
like
It's
here,
absolutely.
let me bring that up quickly. What are top 10 worst arena names? just to see what comes up and
Hold
see
on.
how many remember as something else. Top 10 worst arena names. It's going to be something stupid.
This dude said PPG Paints.
All right. Are you ready for this? Top 10 worst stadium names in sports.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll even tell you where they're from. So number 10, Whataburger Field.
That's crazy.
And that's in Texas for the Houston Astros Double-A baseball team.
What a burger.
So number 9 is a soccer one.
Yeah.
Cheaper Insurance Direct Stadium. And that's in Scotland for Dumbarton.
Cheaper Insurance Stadium. Let's go to cheaper insurance. Like, imagine that. Not catchy, nothing.
Exactly. Biggest one that so far I've come across that looks familiar is Minute Maid Park. You know, for all those Minutemen out there.
Hey.
But,
Hey.
Just going to say, Joe, you admitting to something there?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? You know? I'm not wasting my time.
There you go. Get the job in and done.
Yeah, I do it quick and good, you know?
There you go. Smoothie King Center.
Smoothie King Slush Puppy Arena is next.
And that's actually another professional team. That's the NBA's New Orleans Pelicans arena.
It's Smoothie?
Smoothie King Center. Like, why?
Oh, man, it's like this. Give it up. These sponsorships need to give it up. It's not like when I'm like, oh, let's go to Smoothie King Arena. You know what? I'd like a smoothie.
Right? It's like, am I going there for sports? Yeah. What's the sports about? Why is there a sports game here?
Being at this arena makes me sure want a smoothie because of the name. It's like, what? What are we talking about?
All right, here's another good one.
Any sponsors out there watching, eh?
So here's actually a Canadian. So Canada doesn't even get out of this. Save On Foods Memorial Center.
Damn.
And that's the WHL, yep, Victoria Royals. So that's a hockey arena for the WHL.
Save more food. Save more on foods.
Oh my God, this one is just bad. So we're going back to Scotland soccer. So this is for Livingston. Tony Macaroni Arena.
Tony Macaroni. At least that one's kind of funny though.
Oh, what else we got here? Tony. This one is actually NBA. This is the actual NBA, and I don't blame it because of what team it is. So the Sacramento Kings is the Sleep Train Arena.
Sleep Train? Oh, man. Sleep Train? What is that? What kind of
what is that? That looks like it's got to be a train of some sort because their logo is a train.
Sleep Train. That's crazy. I guess it's maybe a cross-country train or something.
No, probably something like that. Oh, our Blue Jays don't even get away from this. Northeast Delta Dental Arena or Stadium, and that's for our AA team.
Pachamama, where are you from?
Crazy's Americans.
I wonder where Pachamama's from.
I mean, I don't mind this one. University of Phoenix Stadium for the Arizona Cardinals. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. That one's fine. But the number one worst one, they said. So Kentucky for University of Louisville, University of Louisville, the Cardinals. So the college or university down there.
Yeah.
Their arena is called the KFC Yum Center because it's sponsored by KFC. KFC Yum.
So they have two sponsorships then, because Yum is probably another brand, no?
Let me just see. Named after chicken, and it is. Yeah, so it's named after KFC, and then their parent company is Yum.
That's
so it's like
wild.
A dual sponsorship, but KFC Yum. Like, I just like these. Like that's what I mean. Like it's just a bidding war now for teams or sponsors. Like you might as well say the next one be like, I don't know, like Dick Arena or whatever.
Yeah, Dick's Sporting Goods.
Dick Sporting Good. There you go.
Dick's Sporting Goods. Nordstrom Rack. That's
Right.
crazy.
I
That's
don't know, but
crazy.
like, I just find
Oh no, it's like this. Imagine changing the name of the Sky Dome. That's crazy to me.
well, no, that's what I mean. Like some of these arenas just don't have any business being changed because, like, for us, like growing up as kids, we always knew them as well. It's look at Toronto, like you said. Is it, you know, what is it? I don't even know what it is now, but
Well, you
Toronto for me will always be Maple Leaf Gardens.
Pachamama. Yeah. He's from the city I live in. Well,
He's a
kind of. I
neighbor
don't
of
live in.
yours. There you go.
I live beside that city. There we go, eh? Yeah, but I think I think they should get away from the branding the names like the arenas after the brand, like naming the arenas after the brand. I think it's I think
It
it
just
sounds
takes away from everything, I find.
yeah, it's like, dude. I like the Sky Dome. I like Maple Leaf Gardens. I like I like BMO Field's okay, but it's still
BMO
like
Field, fine. Yeah, it's fine.
but it's like I like Highbury. Like Emirates is okay, but I like Highbury better.
Well,
I
yeah,
like
exactly.
like going to Stamford Bridge, Old Trafford.
That's what I was going to say. Could you imagine those names being changed?
Yeah, it's crazy to me. Like
I
look
don't
at
know.
here, I do Split, Polyud Stadium. That that's an alright one. It's like or Dinamo Zagreb, Maximir Stadium. You know, those are
Right.
like those are traditional names, I guess, as you can say. I don't know. I mean, people down here don't like Dinamo, so. Pachamama. Mm.
I'm just taking a look at what Qatar stadiums are called. Like
Oh, they probably have some wild things in Qatar Stadium. Let me check this out too.
Lusail Stadium, which was just built and it holds 80,000. Al Bayat Stadium.
Oh,
Stadium
look at
974. Khalifa International, which just reminds me of the porn star.
oh man, their
Education
stadium
Stadium.
look amazing though.
They do. Like they look great. They're all built like they're brand new. Al Thamama Stadium, Al
Yeah, they built
Janud
them just for
Stadium,
this.
Ahmad bin Ali Stadium.
The mama.
Right? Yeah, Mama. Like
The mama
I
stadium.
don't.
They're probably all named after like some sort of prince or something.
Yeah, probably. Well, we just look at the country, right? It's like,
Yeah, they have like so many prince like rich people, like disgustingly rich.
well, yeah, it's literally live Aladdin.
Yeah, it's oil. It's like
It's
oil,
Chelsea's.
oil.
Chelsea's a type of cup of tea.
Yeah, now it's Newcastle's.
Mm-hmm.
Newcastle. Show here, you. That's funny. Polyud is the first in the world.
Just
Polyud is number one. The
next, I'll be having like Carly Rae Jepsen doing the World Cup anthem and all that.
I can't wait till it's Justin Bieber Gardens, the Maple Leafs one. Right,
Justin Bieber.
right? Justin the Bieber Gardens. That'd be.
The Bieber
Hey,
Gardens.
hey, I wouldn't put it past it. Him putting a
The amount that
sponsorship.
he's doing now for everything, yeah.
I bet you. I bet you. We'll see a Bieber Leaf like. Like there's already a jersey. Think about that. There's gonna be a Bieber on a jersey, probably on a Leaf jersey
Well, he made to a degree. He made the Maple Leaf jersey for the Outdoor Classic, right?
with plexiglass.
Well, put it this way. I was going to say because it came through this week, like since we last talked, that whole Brittany Griner thing. You saw about it, eh?
Yeah, she's done
9 years now. She got
after Split. After the Polyud Stadium in Split, like Hajduk Split Stadium, the Japanese made the same stadium. It's crazy, crazy. He's saying it's the first one with the plexiglass.
After split Japan made some same stadiums.
There's the one in here in
And
Quebec.
it's made with no. There's got to be other places that have plexiglass.
No, it's the first one he said.
Plexiglass. Yeah, but I'm sure somebody else came out with it first.
Yeah?
I'm
Damn.
sure.
In a football, not a hockey.
No, I'm sure. No, it's that sports stadium. Well, maybe not. No, maybe not. I swear somebody else came out with one, but maybe not.
Yeah, let's see. Plexiglass.
But I don't know how
You
safe
might
I'd
know.
feel in like a plexiglass stadium. Oh, no. Hang on.
I don't know. It's a hard one to look up.
No, I got it right here. No. Progressive Field for baseball.
No,
Cleveland Indians.
I think he's talking about soccer because I don't think he knows anything about baseball.
Wow. Anyone on that side of the world knows nothing but soccer.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think we're talking about baseball. It was Tito's architect. So Tito was he's actually a president of Yugoslavia, Croatian guy.
Tito
During
Ortiz.
World War II era, before Franja Tuđman declared independence of Croatia, and yeah, so I believe that he has a whole bunch of hidden caves everywhere here. It's crazy, crazy stuff, man. But that's for a different show.
Right.
Yeah. That's some history right there. But
history lessons with Joe.
it is like history lessons with this sponge.
Right. Be the next podcast you do.
Dude, I can't wait. I'm going up north actually soon. I can't wait to go up there. It's gonna be crazy. I'm actually going to this island and trying this this weird food. I've never seen it before. So, and a lot of Croatians never heard of it, but it's in Croatia. It's gonna be crazy.
Okay, I got another good question for you. I know we're actually doing pretty good for time and everything after that whole nonsense with Tyrone.
Yeah, damn Tyrone.
That's right, Tyrone. What was my most underrated NHL fight?
Most underrated?
Underrated.
I'd say Crosby and that guy he punched in the butt.
Which is a good fight.
Yeah, it wasn't a fight. Crosby like the other guy had him down and Crosby punched his butt, like literally. That was it.
That's your pick.
I'd say Svechnikov and Ovechkin.
Think so?
Ovechkin laid that guy out, and he got labeled as a bully after when the guy kept wanting to fight him. You know, Ovechkin doesn't fight. That's like his only fight, I think, right? He had a couple fights, I think, actually. But the most underrated, you said overrated?
Underrated. Not overrated, underrated.
Underrated.
I mean, I think the one person that comes to mind all the time, and I mean, everyone, when you think of fighting, you think of like, Wayne Simmons and Sean Avery and Ty Domi and everything like that.
Ty Domi, Bob Probert, that's who I think about.
I think the one person who always goes unnoticed as like kind of that instigator who always was ready to drop the fight was from Buffalo, Matthew Barnaby.
Oh yeah, that guy was a douche too.
He was a douche, but he was the right kind. He was basically that era's.
And Pekka was worse too. He was a
Michael Pekka,
yeah. Pekka and Barnaby were like
they were just under your skin. They were like this generation's Marchand, right?
Yeah, and how about Marchman taking his dad's number there?
Oh, for Dallas or whatever.
Yeah,
I saw that. He's like, I'm doing this for my dad. No, I think it's classy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're taking a number, there's got to be a reason. Actually, I was talking to Mike last night about it. Do you see Tucho's comment? He actually admitted that everyone on Chelsea is scared to take the number 9.
Yeah, because of the curse.
Yeah, he's like, my players don't want that number. He's like, I offer them it, and they're like, no, I don't want it.
Could we have some banjos? Pachamama.
You got a song for us, Joe?
Yeah, this is the Bonjo Show.
You start making that as your intro or your end theme song.
Yeah.
I love
Tito.
you. You love me.
Yeah. No, I don't have any songs tonight. No singing tonight, man. Oh man, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's close to being done, eh?
Yeah, what we've been doing.
That's past.
We've been up. You're doing this up the creek without a paddle, pretty much for 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Oh well, the internet screwed us big time
Well,
at the
I
beginning.
still say that was Tyrone.
Yeah, Tyrone did that. I think it was Tyrone. I think he was just trying to
It's you,
not
Joe.
pay.
It's your fault.
Yeah, he's trying to not pay, and he's like, as soon as he leaves, it works perfectly. It's
Yeah,
like
right.
how,
As soon as you
you know?
say, "Don't go hiding from big money when you owe money next week,"
Yeah, he's like, oh, sorry, my internet. He's like, the
I
internet, I
gotta
can't
go.
see
I
it.
gotta sleep.
Yeah. Ah, damn.
But
But yeah, man, I don't know. We'll do this
let me
next
just think.
week.
I really don't think I got much. Let me just take a quick peek here. But I think that's pretty much it for me. Let me just
Yeah,
take one.
I think. Oh, let's do predictions of. Oh, did we say who's gonna win next week?
No, we didn't. Let's go with it. Let's take a quick look. See what we got on the schedule.
See, yeah, I'm just pulling up the schedule now.
See if we got any. Yeah, because there'll be Saturday games. Because really, there's nothing on Sunday really besides the Chelsea game. So I'll give you my lock of the week and my upset. How about that?
All right, so I'm gonna just run through the teams that are playing each other. Aston Villa versus Everton. These are Saturday games first.
Mm-hmm.
Aston Villa versus Everton. Southampton Leeds. Arsenal Leicester City. Brighton Newcastle. Man City Bournemouth. Wolves versus Fulham. And then Brentford versus Manchester United. Then on Sunday, we got Nottingham Forest against West Ham. Then we got Chelsea versus Tottenham. And then on Monday, we got Crystal Palace versus Liverpool.
All right, fair enough. You know what? I'll do one better, and I'll give you a quick breakdown of each one. So Aston Villa, Everton. Obvious. I'll go here. Even just so I can fall back to it. I'm
Yeah.
going to go Everton.
Ooh.
I'm going to say Everton over Ashton. Arsenal versus City. Obviously, Arsenal. Newcastle and Brighton. That's tricky. Very close. I'm going to draw. Draw in that
You're
game.
going to draw?
I'm going to draw. I want to say Brighton, but I think they're too close. I'm going to go Brighton draw. Manchester and Bournemouth. Obviously, I'd like to see the upset, but Man City, obviously. We got what else? We got Leeds and Southampton. I'll go Leeds. I'll take Leeds. I won't say there's a draw. That's another possible draw game, but I'm gonna say that's a game that could go either way. But I'm gonna say it's just gonna be too boring that it ends up in a draw.
Yeah.
Wolves and Fulham. The way Fulham came out, and I'm gonna give Fulham the win. If I have to pick an upset for that day, I'm going with the Brentford game, and I'm going to say Brentford knocks off Man U.
Ooh. I
And
could
then
see
we go,
it.
and then we
I could
go
see it.
into Sunday with the two games with Nottingham Forest, the Woodmen.
Yeah.
West Ham. I just don't see it this week for Nottingham, so I'm going West Ham. And then the big game, Chelsea and Tottenham.
Yeah.
Do I want to be nice to Tyrone and Mike and give their team hope?
No.
I'd like
Not
to
me.
see Tottenham lose just because it helps us out, but I just don't see it. I see Chelsea losing that game.
Yeah. I'm seeing a tie.
I wouldn't be surprised with a tie, but I'm going with. I don't think there's going to be many draws this week either. And then
Yeah.
we get into here. If we want my big money, we haven't done a big money D prediction of the week.
Now, where's the lock at? Where's the safety pad?
Crystal Palace beats Liverpool.
Crystal Palace beats Liverpool. Jeez. You heard first, son. Big money lock.
Crystal Palace takes
On the beat.
Liverpool down.
Damn. Okay, I'm gonna give you my rundown of the teams. Aston Villa versus Everton. I'm Villa all day. Southampton Leeds. Southampton, Ward-Prowse. Let's do it, baby. Arsenal versus Leicester City. Arsenal got this. I think it's easy money for us. It should be. Brighton versus Newcastle. That's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a tough one. Um, I think actually. Hmm. I think it'll be a close game. Actually, I don't know if it'll be a tie or maybe a Newcastle. I'll pick Newcastle. Jesus, just for the game. Man City, Bournemouth. I'd pick Man City. I mean, come on. Wolves versus Fulham. I'm picking Fulham. I'm picking Fulham this
There
time.
you go.
Brentford versus Manchester United. I'm going Brentford. Why not? Why not? Nottingham Forest versus West Ham.
Woodman.
Oh, West Ham. Chelsea, Tottenham. I'll go Tottenham. And then Liverpool, Crystal Palace. I'm gonna go draw. That's
For which
easy.
one?
Crystal Palace, Liverpool.
And you think that's a draw?
I don't think Liverpool will win. No.
But you think they'll draw, eh? They'll still
they'll
pick
draw
up a
or
point?
Buddy, I'm not on the Liverpool bandwagon. I don't think they're that good. Maybe. Prove me
You
wrong.
got me so excited for Arsenal. I'm sporting some wood here.
Yeah, I think it's easy money for Arsenal. It should be an easy game. What do you think?
Arsenal game? Easy game.
Yeah, easy game. Easy. It should be an
Easy.
easy one. But hey, I actually knew the Crystal Palace game would be hard for us because I know we struggled against them last year too. And Patrick Vieira played for Arsenal, and he's like a real legend. Mikel Arteta isn't a real legend, so but they both played for Arsenal, so it's kind of like we have a little thing with them now.
Well, I mean, we're with the amount of times we're sending players all over the place, right, to like rivals and stuff, we're going to eventually have somebody catch up to us.
Yeah, well, Patrick Vieira played what, like 20 years ago for us, so. The Bunjo song. Can we have the Bunjo song? Pachamama.
Pachamama. Yes, nice content, guys. See you. I see you too.
We will see you, Pachamama. But I don't know. I think that's it, for this week.
I think that's it. Let me just take one last peek, but I'm not seeing anything really popping up here. You know, insider trading and all that. Wait,
well, you heard it
who the
first.
hell is that?
What?
You know,
Big
some
money D
just
stick of the week is Liverpool lost to Crystal Palace.
That's right.
Mark
Sesko
that down on the calendar. And if you want
another
another big money D pick, it's Brentford wins.
did I pick Brentford? Yes, those are my two locks of the week: Crystal Palace and Brentford.
Ooh, he's going underdogs this week. Underdoggy.
I was very
Underdog
tempted to do. I tempted to go 3 for 3 and take who's Man City or Man U play or Man City playing. I can't remember now. Bournemouth. Yeah, but I'm like I got to be realistic too.
Yeah, it's like I can see Man United losing, but City, I don't think so. And you can't pick Liverpool and City to lose. That's crazy to me.
No, exactly. So I'm like, if I'm taking City to win, then obviously Liverpool, you gotta lose.
You gotta lose. Sorry, Liverpool. It's just not in your books today. Not in the card.
But the question I'll have for you when we come back to this, if let's just say I'm right, and Liverpool does lose,
yeah,
do they hit the panic button?
If Liverpool loses,
are they in panic mode right off the bat?
Oh hell yeah!
Because they're drawed and they've lost now to two teams they should have probably beat.
He's gonna fall out of his face, I think.
Okay, and last question before we go. Who's the first team to fire their manager
this year?
Yep.
I'll say Tuchel's gone.
You think Chelsea would be the first team to fire?
Yeah.
I say Liverpool.
Liverpool? Oh no way!
I say if it goes bad the way I think it's going to go, if they get off to a slow start, like if say in their first 4 games they get only like 1 or 2 or 3 points, they got to fire.
Klopp? You're gonna fire Klopp?
If it
Damn.
starts that bad, they're supposed to challenge or win this year.
What? Imagine if Arteta got fired.
We could finish 16th place and we still won't fire Teta to the end of the season.
I think we still trust the process, even if we finish last. No, it's
Right?
the process
We still
is
put
still
the
coming.
trust in. Just one more year. One more year.
One more year, one more year, yeah, just one more year. No, I think if depends if Tottenham beat Chelsea and then they lose points. Uh, I think Tuchel will be under the. I think he'll be. I think he'll blow up. I don't think he'll get fired for reasons because they're performing bad. Yeah, because
Right.
they're performing bad, but I don't think he'll get fired. It would just be funny to see him. That's all to get fired. But that's it. But to get fired, I don't know. I don't think any. It's not like last year where it's like Arteta, Lampard. Not last year, the year before, where it's like Arteta, Lampard, Solskjaer, where it's like, oh, one of these guys are gonna get fired. There's no feeling with that with many managers this year. I think, but who knows?
Right. I mean, like you said, it might not be just dependent on the results. Like if it's wins or losses, it could be like is there turmoil in your club? Have you fixed it? Did you sign any players that were available? Like let's just say Ronaldo was. Let's say Ronaldo like Man U finally comes out and says, "Okay, give us your best offer," and let's say Chelsea just doesn't put an offer out. Yeah, I'd fire Tuchel. I'm like, why would you not even entertain it?
Yeah, yeah. I would say he's probably like the. To me, is it would be the easy one if they lose Tottenham and then lose another game after that, it'll
Well,
start going
who's
downhill. Maybe
coaching Everton?
Lampard. Oh,
Lampard.
Lampard could go. Shit, you're right. Oh, I'll pick Lampard.
Well, isn't who's part of his coaching staff? Isn't Cole there too?
Yeah, but I'll pick Lampard. He's gone.
You think it, so? You think Lampard be
I
the
don't
first to go?
think they're going to get relegated. Yeah, I think they're getting relegated. He'll be gone this year before the end of the season. It has to be.
Yeah,
I don't think he did.
he's this. If you're betting safe wise, then yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be Lampard. If it's you're further down
I,
the road, or depending if it's all hell breaks loose, then like you said,
my my outrageous pick would be Tuchel, like where it's kind of not realistic and it's like the one that's out there. But
right. And
my
obviously, like I said,
realistic
for
pick
me,
would
it's
be
Klopp.
Lampard. Yeah, yeah, you're far out there. Picks Klopp, which is that's like that to me. That guy's him and Pep are safe.
That's like firing. That would be like firing Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, it's like he's been fired like 3 times now.
Well, now it's
Yeah.
just the norm, right?
Now it's just normal. It's like okay, Mourinho's out there.
Yep,
But
you didn't do it. You didn't get us our trophy. You didn't get us our cup. You're done.
yeah, but I'll say Lampard, and that's it. I think for today. Fuck
Yeah. I
it's
got right. That was really my last one. I got nothing left.
yeah, and I'm tired as hell, and I gotta wake up. I'm going on a island trip tomorrow.
There you go.
That's it, eh?
That's it.
That's life. That's life on
That's
the
our
island.
life.
Adios, amigos.